say yes.
Checking stream 1, 2, 3.
Can someone check?
Hold on. Need to open the tab again.
Okay, the epic return. I'm gonna play Break.
Right. You are still live.
Still live? Where's the music?
Hold on.
I don't hear music.
I'm hearing you.
Music assistant to the game.
No.
Discussion about the game. You say
It says it's live, but alright, okay.
No, I hear that. Very quiet. Well, I think it's just the music that's playing right now. It's quiet music.
Can you hear the music though?
I'm hearing you guys loud and clear. I'm not hearing any music.
Okay, your stream is not live at the moment.
It's not live at the moment. Okay, thank you. Let's look at this. Thank you everyone for waiting, being patient for our relaunch of the campaign. Let's see. Okay, so there's no stream at all.
There is. It's 12 minutes and 50 seconds long at present. It still says it's live, but it's not.
Oh.
Oh no! Hold on. There's a bit of a
Refresh it.
relaunch of the campaign. Yep. Okay. Cool.
You see an image of like a room with.
Yes.
There
is. It's 12 minutes and 50 seconds long at present. It
okay, yeah, you can hear yourself now. Close the stream. Aaron.
Yep. Oh no! Hold on. There's.
Your voice.
Still mispronounced.
Okay, I will say this: your voice is horribly annoying in a third person. When I'm listening to it with you,
It's a bit
but
savage.
when you talk to me, it's beautiful.
Bit
Who are
gay.
you talking to?
You.
Oh.
Yeah, you.
Aaron.
Well, that's a bit harsh. Fuck you.
Yes. Does it work? Okay. Are we on?
Well, apparently it does work because my voice is awful. So.
My voice is awful too. Don't worry about it.
The moment that you have to hear yourself, that's what the opinion generally is.
Yes.
I thought I had quite a nice voice, but apparently not.
Aaron.
Again, to other people, but if you hear your own voice, I mean.
Aaron is right. We usually don't do it this way. Usually we have very exciting games that start immediately as players show up. And I know you're taking time out of your day. I appreciate it very much. And we have some new players now. Number 1 is Ram. Ram, if you check Roll20, your name just says RAM. Could you do a parenthesis and do your Discord name in parenthesis?
Of course. I think yeah.
My voice is still fine.
There you go.
Mhm.
Good.
Better, I think.
Is this your Discord name? It has to be your
Well,
Discord.
it is currently.
Ruger, could you do the same?
I'm already on it.
Thank you.
There you go. How's that?
I can get the freaking windows here to.
Perfect. Fantastic.
Yeah.
And could you do the same with your character sheets?
Easy.
Ram has already done it. Let's see. We have Ruger finished. Perfect. And then we have. Who was the last one?
Brad, please not here.
Gazebo. Yirdi. Yirdi.
Yeah.
Can you hear us, Yirdi?
Yes, I can. Loud and proud.
Your
Do all the scary.
character is.
Awesome. Thank you. Thank you. Very much.
Yes, but who? What's the name?
My character? Yurdi Voitar.
I don't see him on the list.
He's up at the top.
He's
Who's
already
on
been
top?
promoted.
He's been promoted.
He's in the acolytes.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
And
And I
depending
have
on what
a-
happens to him involving demons and legs, particularly the left leg. He
Yeah,
might
left
be
leg.
demoted.
Yeah.
Leftmost.
He'll be delegged, right? And then demoted. Or is it the other way around first? Yeah. Yeah. and I I have have a- a-
all get our legs
Yeah.
replaced.
Yurdi's like a trader. Maybe he can get like a discount, like you can buy 20 and get like 10% discount on left leg bionics. Save us all a bit of money. And
remember, you might accidentally pay for it, but then not have the right model.
Oh yeah, there you go. We're gonna need all sizes and flavors. Yeah,
That includes if you do pay with an arm and a leg.
you do. Okay, yeah.
Sorry, I had to.
Maybe you could trade in the old leg to like some sort of bionic biologist thing, for a discount. I don't know. Yeah.
Don't worry. At the very end, I intend to make a meat homunculus out of myself at the very end.
Oh, that's
Oh,
comforting. That's comforting. All right. I also made a backup character, but I guess the backup characters they just stay down for now.
You can pay influence to bring him onto the mission.
So okay.
Yeah, and it would burn influence permanently on your main character.
Ooh, all right. Okay. All right.
Back up in.
I will choose wisely then.
Just
Okay.
don't die. Yeah?
That's a good. I'll
you
take
bring
that
him
man's
in,
advice.
You have a
We'll check and see how that goes.
unlimited
Hold on.
time to have him in the campaign, but
All right.
you can only play one at a time.
Yeah. No. Cool.
So
Well, I don't know. I think.
you need to choose at the beginning of the session who
Yeah.
you're going to play.
All right. Cool.
And remember, you must be forced to do a really stereotypical Robin Hood accent once you bring in your. No, joking.
I kind of lost it. Says in the script I won. What's going on? Yeah.
Mr. Master Finesse.
I get another shot!
Who's clearly based off a Catholic soldier who's obsessed with the Emperor and really, really wants to kill his local government.
Just, the way it is. Yeah. Anybody playing Argrin? Because we can have, or someone who's the meat shield? I mean the melee character.
I was gonna say, if you
it's
remember the
gonna
last
be me,
time
I
we
think.
had this, I was gonna say, I think we had this discussion and nearly all of us said, "Oh, we don't have one," and then one person stood up and said,
Yeah, it's me.
Hey, I love bullets. I'll do it. All right, good. Thank you, Ruger. Let's try not to shoot you in the back too much.
It'll only just make him angrier.
Plus,
It'll
we
be-
have a Ogren reinforcement.
Oh, well, there you go. You see, that's
Best
sounds
boy.
good. It'll be
Tetris.
motivational
Ruger actually
shots in the
said.
back. Yeah. Now, what's
Ruger
this?
actually said to his character? Enough
What's-
bullets
no-
in the back will just keep lodging into his back enough that he'll have a bunch of armor.
Yeah, exactly. And it'll push him forward, right? For the Emperor.
And without him, he'd probably be paced.
Paste or no paste? Okay.
I've tried to make
Alright.
this guy as tough as possible. So
Yeah.
because I think I'm on my own on the front line.
Yeah, he'll do fine, right? Pushes him forward. Off you go.
In ways
faith,
both
your-
serious and... Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
Oh no, I was just about to say, he's like, isn't he like a zealot or something? I'm like, yeah, I'll pat him on the back. Yeah, your faith, it will shield you. Of course. Off you go.
He's a redemptionist zealot. Just
Oh
crazier,
boy, yeah.
crazier again.
Yeah, I'm not gonna pat him on the back because he's probably like, I might burn
That's
my
not-
hand or something. Yeah, I'll just okay. Yeah.
Yeah, that reminds me of a really pretty good bad joke we said before during another session. I think I tried bringing up last time, just as when picking up at one of the points we left off when I had been around beforehand. Yet saying it again now, it's just sort of imagine a really intense and horribly violent situation with somewhere around half or more than half the team looking at the one tank to try and take care of it for them and help them not get crushed. Immediately they look at the Ogryn and or Space Marine or whatever and they say, "You bring your WWG bracelet." What would Gilman do?
Fall asleep for a century. Yeah.
Hey, that's a very short nap for Gilman. Just a century.
Oh, it wasn't a millennium. Oh, I can't remember. Space Marine lore's gay. Like.
I think it was something like 8 millennium.
The fucking light snooze.
Temporarily for a
Yeah.
nap, and somehow he woke up, still not looking older than the fucking lion. But whatever.
Here's the thing. Do you think that the Ultramarines are gonna miss out on doing his daily moisturizing?
I mean, surely trying to stick your hands into that thing that's keeping them frozen, your hands would get frozen too? Or does it not work like that? Also, why is their chapter symbol a fucking toilet seat?
Oh, something. Speaking of Latin alphabet, no, it's not just that though. The golden toilet seat.
It's white. It's like fucking porcelain.
That one's posh porcelain.
What's the fucking word for it then? That's what they
It's
say.
not porcelain.
Alright, fucking working class. Calm down.
It is what it is. Yeah. Boys in blue. Yeah. So that's it with this. Are we doing like are we like post whatever in this game, or are we with that thing they did with the really big ass Space Marines? Like they added like new Space
Primaris.
Oh,
Marines.
the Primaris Marines, yeah.
Like
We
is that,
are
is
in-
that Dead World? Let's say is that
No, we are 1 year away from Cadia's Fall if we're going by the timeline
Okay,
in the rulebook,
we're-
which I'm pretty sure we.
okay.
Oh,
Alright.
it's M41999, I think.
Okay.
That's in the rule.
Beforehand, Papa Smurf deciding to upgrade his young boys.
Idiot didn't fall.
We're
Maybe
somewhere
we're the
in
ones
M41.
that caused it to fall. I don't know. We'll find out.
Idiot didn't fall though. So
Should we do like character introductions a bit, like who our characters are, kind of thing, or how do I don't know how does
Yeah, feel free to talk about your characters.
How do we-
New people.
well
Or
let me read
anybody.
my 75-page backstory. Just hold on there for a second, guys.
My ears are burning.
Yeah.
Turn up the music.
No, I don't know.
Backstory is shortened to only 2 pages.
Yeah, exactly. I think mine's one. I think it's like half a page. I put it in his bio. I think everyone should can read his bio. He's a Voidborn from a navigator. Wow, hang on, the music's really going on me.
Oh, you have stolen my shit. No, go ahead.
Yeah. Let's see. He's as a player. What is he? He's Voidborn. He has a background like working for a rogue trader fleet. But he identifies closely with he actually belongs to a navigator. Like he's a part of a navigator clan. Essentially, he's a seeker, and let's say during a rogue trader fleet expedition, he accidentally, while he was working in the black market, doing a bit of black market trade, as one does on those long voyages, he accidentally uncovered some sort of sabotage plot by rival navigator guilds, because navigators hate each other almost as much as they hate the Imperium's enemies. And that kind of got the ball rolling with his seeker, investigator type thing going on. And since then, he's had a sort of a dual life of being sort of a trader, and that's grown into the trader of, let's say, artifacts that are difficult to acquire, so Xenos artifacts. And under that guise, he has also worked as a seeker for the rogue trader, for the his navigator house, keep an eye on things and tabs and whatever, and on interesting artifacts, but also help investigate heresy and that kind of stuff. And recently, for reasons he doesn't know, he's been assigned to the Inquisitor that I guess we're all serving. And he is a small guy. He's a small lad. He's skinny, but he carries a big flashy coat. He's got the newest fashion. He has a pistol, and if you sneeze at him, he'll probably topple over and die. And I think he's socially good. Yeah, he's like got stuff like is it contact network, cover up, lose some crowds. Oh yeah, he had an accident like during a warp jump flight, and he had some sort of trauma. So part of his he split up into two, and one part of him lived 60 years, and then 30 seconds later was reattached to the other half. So inside of him, he had suddenly two halves of him, and that's a reason for some insanities he has. And also, he has a phobia of open places. So he gets, if there's no roof over his head, he has phobia attacks, which is fun. But
I need to record him stuck, waking up alone.
Yeah.
In the field.
Yeah. Oh yeah, shit. You really got him. Yeah, you will not be happy with that. And because of that, I gave him the infused knowledge talent, because I'm like, okay, he's got the 60-year-old part of him, but it was like the guy doesn't remember much, so it's just sort of vague, the sort of rank 1 infused knowledge information, which is like how I RP that. And he's got a peer. He's friends with a lot of people. He's got peer Navigator Guild, peer Rogue Trader, peer Adeptus Arbites, and peer criminal cartels and smugglers, because half the time he is working as a smuggler and with criminal cartels, as his, let's say, his what'd you call it, undercover thing. Yeah, and he's got a pistol. He's got a pistol, and he only uses pistols because pistols are cool. His pistol is called Silver. It's a hand cannon, which he has upgraded. Everything's gone into the hand cannon. He's pretty good shot with it, but it's still a pistol. And
So I do sort of imagine hilariously, since he's a trader, that it's sort of somebody actually checked it. This isn't silver. You shut your mouth.
Yeah, no. There's a long story. It's very complicated. But he's socially very strong. He's like got full ranks in deceive, inquiry. Like he's pretty good at charm, scrutiny, and that kind of stuff. Dodge, because if he gets hit, he's paced. So that's Yirdi Voitar, who is 31 years age. Oh, and he smokes. He's a low stick addict. The dirty scoundrel. And so if you guys are looking for, if you were in a world where low sticks are illegal, which they often are, and you need your fix, your sweet nectar from the gods to suck, and light will fuel up. Yirdi can hook you up, because he has 200 low sticks on him at all times, to give away to good friends. And before every warp jump, he lights up a low stick. That's his superstition. And he has a memento. It's a Tau Zippo that he got in a trade with some Tau. Yeah. All right. That's it. That's Yirdi. On to the next.
I was going to say, are we going strictly through the new character and players, or are we going through everything?
I think
New
everybody
characters.
got, new characters first, maybe.
Gotcha. Because you say Ruger says he'll be right back in 5. With respect to hearing about again, I actually really do, as myself, enjoy your character. But just joking around, the moment you mentioned the glow stick thing, I just immediately wanted to make a fume joke.
Right.
The company that does the anti-addiction little freaking flavored air sticks there.
I'm familiar with that. I don't smoke or vape myself, so I'm that's out of my. I'm not that familiar with.
No, that's fine. I don't either, but I've been around people
Okay.
my whole life.
Oh yeah, no, that's for sure. Yeah, I know them. Yeah, I can quit anytime. Sure you can. You can.
Oh yeah, I love him just by saying I used to mistake my own father for a chimney.
Yeah, it's easy to find. Easy to find my parents like that. Exactly. Where does it stink the most?
When I was at school, they had police who would patrol around, and even though they knew me and they knew my father, they kept literally going around, apparently trying to check if I was doing any sort of nasty substance. Like, you're going, I don't do any of that. They go, you smell of cigarettes galore. I go, you know who I fucking live with.
So does anyone else want
Association, right? Yeah.
to introduce their character?
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Who else is? What about Hollywood? Hollywood, you've been quiet. You're new
Yeah.
as well, right? You're new.
Yes.
All right, let's hear it. Let's speak. Speak.
Well, I am Ram. I'm a heretic from a faraway sector. I ended up here. Don't worry about it. I ended up here through a warp storm, fleeing other Mechanicum, and ended up in the employ of the Inquisition due to my knowledge. And I've been employed here as to not continue to be caught by a specific Mechanicum faction that is continually hunting me. I've downloaded extensive archives of forbidden data into my brain, and I, time to time, peer into it to do something maybe potentially a little bit illegal, but beneficial to the group.
Are you the porn Mechanicus? Is that what you've been downloading?
Oh no!
Is that the forbidden porn? No, sorry.
Nah.
Gets team on ship. This is going to be a perfectly fine, calm ride. Drives up to an obscure Mechanicum base. Parks at obscure Mechanicum base. Opens the door to obscure Mechanicum base. I've got him.
Don't worry, I have a zip bomb somewhere in my files of all of that weird porn. Don't worry. You can just upload it to their stuff, and they won't be able to move a muscle.
All right. Just make sure you share it before Just make no.
No.
It's
Moving
a
along.
zip bomb. I can't open it without killing myself.
You'll either be very,
uh.
very happy or extremely terrified when I tell you you can meet an entire Sister of Battle all to yourself. You'll
Terrible.
be angry and
I'm going to die. But anyway, that is the gist.
All right, cool.
And soon, you need to hear about the tank. Pretty good.
The angry chainsaw man, right? That's hang on. What about the characters you already have playing? Let's hear about it.
Okay.
Ruger to show
Well,
up. What about the?
yeah, my character is Morgan. She is a psyker. She was a serf in the I suppose the Cardinal world. There was a warp storm. She got her latent psychic abilities activated. Basically came into the employment of the Inquisition. Basically because, the guards unit that was evacuating the place, basically ended up having to try to fight off a Terran invasion. So they were seconded by the Inquisition. One thing about her is that she doesn't know how, but she can remember many, multiple lives beforehand, many childhoods, many deaths, and yeah, that's about it. That is, so most of the knowledge that she actually gets is essentially her remembering it.
Cool.
That is-
When does it come back? Is it like is it only after she kills someone, or is there do you have like a, or is it random or?
No, it's basically just random. There's nothing really that essentially she can remember, as I say, multiple lives, but it's always disconnected. It is, but in her mind, basically in her mind, what he called it's essentially a librarius. So it is
Yeah,
with papers strewn all over the place,
Yeah.
and there is a box basically sitting in the corner, which is all chained up. What he called it's got bright glowing chains around it, and she just knows that never to open it.
Ooh, okay. All
So
right.
there's a deep seated fear that if it were to ever get out, then things bad might happen.
Okay. All right.
Internal and psychological Pandora's box.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Or not, yeah, who knows? Yeah, what's cool.
Indeed.
And how long have you had the character? I don't know how much XP or like is she being like in the has it been there for a while? now?
Quite some time.
All right.
The oldest surviving character, I think.
Okay.
Basically,
Oh,
she
there
has
you
more
go.
experience than everyone here. And the character who has had due to the present party.
Oh,
basically-
she would also probably be classed more as a radical than a Puritan.
that is true.
So she would be not above using the tools of the enemy against them.
Okay.
If anything, sometimes she has quite the penchant for that, I find.
Yeah, well, that tracks with like the past lives and everything, right? Because that's, I guess, a lot of knowledge about that kind of stuff, maybe. Cool.
It's more. It's more of. I suppose would be more of a. Well, we've seen this. Basically seen the Imperium sort of do the same thing over and over and over and over again, and nothing ever changes. So it is. So why shouldn't we think of doing something a little bit different?
Okay. Yeah. Well, yeah. No. All right. Cool.
Dark
Okay.
answer would be somebody coming along with high authority and saying, since the purpose of a system is the function of the system, not the intent. Sort of, we are keeping it the same deliberately. No.
Yeah. Well,
You see. So depending on who at the moment, since again Ruger said he would be back in a bit.
I'm
Ruger is
here.
back.
I'm here.
He's
Oh,
back.
excellent. All right, excellent. Then I suppose we can have the tank be the big finale. I'll just slither out really quick. Then I suppose mine. But yes, I was gonna say, my character is a investigator Neil Kuduv, a void-born, literally private investigator, Arbitus training and equipment. Let me see. Sorry, with a demeanor known for being chilling, yet also sarcastic and snarky. Is lean with dark curly hair, near sickly pale skin, light white, I say, and obviously sort of pink bloodshot eyes due to being voidborn. There's baggy, loose, layered clothing, including more of a sort of duster or even trenchcoat jacket, heavily pocketed with various different compartments for any and everything he seems to pull out of it. over what is clearly a proper carapace and arbitist set of armor. He is generally rather astute, comes nearly always, if he can help it, with one melee and one ranged weapon, and ended up mysteriously vanishing from the trade ship he had lived nearly his whole life on and done various investigations for, after attempting to, for the sake of one investigation or another, when going after or pursuing some sort of target, disobey the Lex and or Arbitus, and resulting in finding and seeing something apparently he should not have. Then he got brought here.
Cool. How long has he been with the campaign?
For a while, but I had a hiatus for a while too, so
Yeah.
yeah. So I was gonna say, so I'm coming back after around equal amount of time for the year or so I played for.
Cool.
Where's the character sheet?
That would be in the reserve / idle acolytes.
Oh, I see him. Okay, yeah.
Nial in brackets Nick, despite being known as Mackenzie Peters in the Discord chat.
Oh, yes, eh.
Confusing all of us who doesn't understand what N. Mackenzie Peters means.
This means Nick Mackenzie Peters. But yes.
This has been a
Two of us.
revelation.
Yeah, there's two of us. There's only room for one Voidborn on this adventure. We'll have to fight it out.
Oh.
I got here first.
Okay, I'm leaving.
I mean, it's up to the 4 heretics to fight it out first.
But then we should.
Oh wait, my character's
area?
not, I meant to say also, my character has a fierce loyalty to basically whatever's going to hopefully help humanity, and is obsessed with hopefully finding some sort of revelation on side with the Emperor's troop.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. See, my guy just is interested in making money. So, he's also investigating. No, he's also investigating.
But I'm just also saying that my character is very much not a heretic.
Oh, like that. Oh, okay.
Who's the 4 heretics?
Well, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know, man. But we have like this. We have a zealot, right? Like everyone's a redemptionist. Everyone's a heretic to them, I think.
No, I mean,
pretty much.
Should I introduce Ariok then?
It's just we're like further down further down the list, you know. So he'll get to us later. But there's other heretics up ahead, like in front, right? I think that's the.
Yeah.
All right.
I
was just gonna say,
I am bringing Ariok Lothos to the table.
Oh.
Ariok Lothos began his career in the Archive of Redacted, where he served the noble Redacted.
Okay.
He was then, Ariok Lothos tends to blab a lot of any topic that interests him even a little, and that's how he sort of, kind of by mistake, revealed to an inquisitorial agent about the existence of the Redacted archive. The Inquisition, though, they found him to be rather useful, so they sort of employed him in one of their own archives, where he was until the Redacted incident. In his old age, he was assigned to the Inquisitor, and it is serving ever since. He is a old man, clad in a blue cloak with some armor underneath. He's got a broad sphere of knowledges, among many things. He's also been. Sorry, what?
Oh, I was just saying, cool. Like, sounds good.
He knows a bit of how to navigate stuff and how to drive some surface vehicles. He's armed with a stub automatic and a hand flamer, but he can't aim for a lot. Which is why he prefers the hand flamer, because he doesn't need to aim that.
Yeah, exactly. So he got a flamer, no aim needed. Yeah. All right.
What else could we say about this guy?
What's his role in the group usually?
He's been kind of filling in as the face a bit, but he's also a font of information and knowledge.
Okay.
He's also been aiding in tech use stuff. He's very much a support character.
He was the first to volunteer, whether or not saying it or even wanting to be sacrificed. Volunteered by everyone else. No joking.
If only to
Sounds
shut him
actually
up. Because there have been parts when I actually role-played him going into this sort of just blab, I'd be using that as a weapon to make NPCs sort of just need to branch out. Because I'm just
Oh,
overwhelming
God.
them with information about, this and that.
Mm.
So you have the ability Motor Mouth?
Yes!
I didn't know that the Adeptus Mechanicus included that implant, but okay.
Oh, he's not in Mechanicus.
No, I know, I'm joking. I
Yeah.
used the phrase Motor Mouth instead
Ah.
of Gifted Gab. I'm joking that they literally put an engine where your mouth would be, so you just
Yeah.
keep...
Surely you fucking modem mouth.
That's pretty good. But still, very unique and actually interesting character, though. Should be very fun.
It's been a lot of fun to play.
And now... guy who's going to keep most of us alive, hopefully.
You're talking to me, because he'll probably end up killing half of you.
Oh, wait, crap. Okay. I should definitely listen to
No,
it.
probably not. Alright, I'm not going to read the backstory because it's like over 3,000 words or something. So my guy is Shrine World exercised fanatic, which you might think is a weird mix, but that's why there's a long backstory to explain it. So essentially he's a 6'5", 105 kg Giga Chad, essentially. I don't know what that is in hamburgers and bald eagles for you Americans, but do the math yourselves, I guess. But he is a zealot of the redemption cult. If you don't know what they are basically barely contained religious psychopaths. They make regular psychopaths look normal.
Excellent company.
Yeah, their origins is Necromunda, and they spread from there throughout the galaxy.
Oh boy.
Yes, psychopaths.
Prime hands of law, there.
Yes, my psychopath goes by the name of Angadar the Pyrophyte. It's not his birth name. He was born on a planet that was originally a mining world for Promethium. It's basically a barren rock that has firing geysers all over the surface of it. The redemption cult took it over whenever one of their martyrs, martyred nearby, and they were like, "Yeah, this place is like pretty much made of fire, and it's right beside where our saint died. So, yeah, we'll kind of call that home." So they took over the whole planet and the industry. So the rig work became like a religious thing. So that's where he started his life. He was a rig worker, and he would pray and chant when they're on top of the rig. So they would bless the Promethium as it flowed out of the pipes. So the planet eventually then got redesignated as a shrine world, but still tithed its Promethium as to the war machine, except it's now blessed and sanctified and all that shit. So that was his life for about 40 years or so, until there was a chaos insurrection, which culminated on a gunfight on the rig he was working on, and whenever the Inquisition started winning, they
not have to go within the next hour. Can almost stay here more than an hour.
Yeah,
Hey.
I'm good.
Aaron?
I'm good. I'm good.
Who's that? Say your name.
Aaron is fine.
Nick is fine.
Nick, Aaron.
I'm fine.
I'm good to go.
Debo
is
for
good.
at
Aiden's
least
fine.
Oh, fuck, you're all fine.
Couple
Okay,
more
great.
hours.
No, fantastic.
As well as Shrek and Donkey. Sorry.
Let's see if we have the string going. Yes.
You got all your shit fixed then.
Let's see. Do we have the right
Just got to pop off for like 5 minutes and prep something, but then I'll be able to go
if
for a
the
bit longer.
stream is working properly. If it's a little bit stretched.
Hold on. Well, I can check it if you want.
I think it's a bit stretched. I'll try to fix that. Oh,
Hollywood said he's good too.
Yeah.
nice. Form. I don't know how to pull that. But
That looks fine on my end.
that is perfect. Fantastic. A new player, Sarah. Ram,
We were just
Yirdi,
speaking
and
about,
Vigar.
Just Brad is missing, I think.
What is missing? Fantastic. Fantastic. So, Yirdi, are you here? Yirdi.
Yeah. Yes, I'm. Yes, I am.
Ram, are you here? Ram. Okay, we're gonna wait for Ram.
particularly enhanced strength variant of a goat. Hello.
Oh yeah, he said, what do you call it? They'd be right back.
No worries.
Oh, alright. Oh, yeah. I must have missed that.
I can chill. Be right back. So, seeing as you're there, how much influence do I need to burn to bring up a support character?
Reinforcement character.
Yeah.
Who is it?
It is the reinforcement character. Right down at the bottom, Gaz.
2000 XP. Now, for the rest of this campaign, to bring him up, would be 6 influence. So you would pay 6 influence from your main character.
Are you benching your woman then?
No, I don't want to pay 6.
It's a bit much. Like.
It's gonna be a long time to get to 62.
Oh. What's everyone's favorite method of killing their favorite Xenos?
Fire.
TP.
Sending my colleagues in wave after wave.
I was expecting you to add that one.
Oh, is that Ram back?
Yeah, well, I've been here.
All right.
Sorry.
All right, excellent.
I verbally said it earlier.
Oh, sorry.
I think Martin's gone.
Blasted out.
Sent wave after wave of my own men until they had the preset kill limit.
But yeah, you said favorite method of killing Xenos?
Favorite method of
TP3.
killing your favorite. Oh, go ahead.
TP3. The the imperial chemical weapon that works on the forces of Nurgle.
Toilet paper 3.
Yeah.
Well,
Trimethylamine polyethylene.
Is that 3-ply, is it?
Yeah. Sure, close enough.
I mean, technically it would work. They are kind of stinky. Like,
Yeah.
just wipe them like a big booger.
No offense, but it looks like if you get splashed with bleach, you're kind of fucked too.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, your heretic looks kind of stinky as well. A bit heretical.
Very heretical.
You might have to keep some distance between like your character and the and Ram, like
I mean,
a visual barrier, you know, so you don't actually see him.
Yeah, throw the tall witch in between you.
Yeah, like a flamethrower distance away, let's say. Yeah.
if you hear
Look over and
chainsaw
see,
noises at night, and wake up.
It's hard to
On the
sleep.
question of his characters, on question of the heretic's hygiene, I remember hearing God damn it. Sorry. I remember once hearing someone say that the Emperor said apparently cleanliness is close to godliness, and oh my god, what are you?
I mean, you're probably fine, to be honest, because I don't think he understands what tech heresy is at all. So, I mean, by the way, my guy's a fucking retard, basically. Like, his only fucking knowledge is from the fucking good book. Like, that's it. And the good book basically just says, "Fucking burn everything, big lad."
I love Spacebook, and Spacebook loves me.
That's exactly fucking it. Like, see, underneath his
Space
bronze
Cube.
mask, underneath that bronze mask is just the Giga Chad face, like nothing else. Like,
Yeah.
All hail Space King.
It's one of those jokes where every time you walk up to a fricking Ogren, you wonder if it's a good idea or not to ask if they honestly think the Emperor's their dad too, around a bunch of Space Marines.
That's
You'd probably say-
probably.
you mean he isn't my biological dad?
I'm sure there's some. I'm sure there's some leftover gene seeds somewhere for you.
Big Emperor, not Big Dad.
Oh, don't get back to the goon and shit, man.
Big Dad not love us because we know jailed.
Is there a character
Would be
sheet
interesting.
for the Ogren?
Yep.
Oh, I think I found him. I wonder if he's got a higher intelligence than that guy.
It's just a
Okay,
blank
so-
page.
New,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
It's fucking close. Ah, shit.
game is about to begin.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
Alright, if I can actually go. Gotcha.
so welcome to the Knights of Askellon. Organ. Pay attention during the game, as if we're sitting around a table. No texting or browsing. Scenes are action-oriented, and they're assumed to play out in real time. So all we do while we play is say what our characters would say, or what they would do. That's all we do. We don't comment, we don't do anything else. Time moves forward during a scene, even if nobody's talking. If you don't say anything, the world continues to revolve around you. You're not just frozen in place. If you want the party to move somewhere from the scene, just say that you go there. Someone will speak up if they don't agree or don't want to go there. I won't change scenes for you or force the story forward. You should roleplay as if you're actual acolytes in the Inquisition. Not as a storyteller, but as a fanatical acolyte. Acolytes police each other or have their own fanatical beliefs. Think Stasi or Gestapo. You're not anarchists, You're not on a power trip, you're sycophantic fanatics. As we play, enemy factions move around you and react to your actions. You can use Imperial assets or the Inquisitor's influence. But all overt actions runs the risks of hurting your subtlety, which hurts the party subtlety, or enemies learning about you. There's no specific direction for you to take. All your choices just determine what direction we move in. Some examples of things you can do. You can walk around in the city, search for clues, interrogate people, execute someone. There's no wrong or right action. If it's correct for your character and something your character would do, it's right. It's the right thing. You can sneak out at night and infiltrate a facility alone or with a group. You could build a base of operations, fortify yourselves. All of it makes sense logically in the campaign because I have limited resources for the bad guys, and they also have skill tests they run against you and resources that they put towards opposing you. You could take someone, interrogate them, search administratum records, or just blow down doors and go in guns blazing. All of it legit. So while we play, if you have any questions, type it in the chat. We have a Discord channel. Just type anything there, or any other comments. And you, Irdi, Ram, and Angadar, you have been summoned to meet the Inquisitor's aide, Kane. And you're on the way there now, walking through the corridors of the Inquisitorial Cruiser. This is where we begin the game. As you walk through the halls of the Inquisitorial Cruiser, you will, one by one, spot each other. As you walk across this metal catwalk, you hear the echoes of your footsteps. You see a bright lumen illuminating the path ahead. There's a shimmering light at the end of the catwalk. As you walk down, Ram, can you describe what we see? What do the others see visually?
I'm shuffling my way, very wary of open spaces as I'm walking down the hallway, trying not to be directly looked at too closely. You lock eyes with with a panel and just kind of hug it as I move across the walls, trying to just remain out of sight, but I'm not very good at it. So I stand out more than anything as I try to shuffle towards where I've been summoned. I notice a couple of you as I continue down the hallway.
What would someone assume about you if they were to spot you in a hive city?
He's probably got no money, and he's probably poor as shit. But he has a lot of, underneath it all, he seems like he could pack a punch.
Is that because of something you're carrying with you, or your gait, or something else? Can we see your face?
My face is mostly obscured by the hood, but in the shoulders and arms of my robes, they are bulging with synth muscle.
Sixth description. Angadar.
Yes.
What do we say?
Is he walking beside this?
Just describe your character visually.
Oh, well, he's moving with a purpose, as he doesn't mess about. He's quite a heavy fella, so you can hear his loud thumping boots on the steel floor as he's marching towards his goal. He's He's pretty tall. He towers over most people. Yeah, quite an imposing figure.
What would someone assume about him if they were to spot him on the street?
It's just another crazy firebrand preacher of the Redemptionists. They're a fairly common sight in lower hives. They tend to be rabble-rousers, demagogues, always preaching fire and damnation. I'd say people that are used to it would not reckon or notice them or pass any heed. But those who are easily swayed by fire and brimstone sermons and stuff would be enraptured by preaching like that. Yeah, he carries an eviscerator. It's a rather not a subtle weapon, you could say, but in the presence of somebody like him carrying it, it's perfectly commonplace. That is one of their preferred tools of work, you could say.
Today, as you walk onto the bridge, you catch the low stick smoke of a guard patrolling ahead of you. He has a long plasma rifle, and he, with his helmet, turns around. Some muffled voice as he steps aside, realizing who you are. A new member of the warband. You step up to your inquisitorial warband members. What do they see?
They see is a slight, a man with slight build, white, gray hair, a bit of a goatee. Obviously he's always smoking a low stick or lighting one up or extinguishing one. He's got a casual sort of demeanor and air about him. If one were to come across him in the city or what, no one would think he's a well-to-do private citizen. Obviously, he's in business and business is going well. He's wearing two cloaks or coats, or one is an outer cloak, which for the people in the know would recognize it as a chameleon cloak. However, this chameleon cloak has been reprogrammed, or is currently programmed, to be showing high fashion from some spire of some kind. And underneath that, he has another sturdier cloak, which is a coat, which is actually a mesh armored cloak, which has been reworked to also look business casual, as it were. And other than that, he has no weapons, although if you look carefully, you might see a holster underneath the coat, so there's maybe a pistol there. But other than that, his main weapons would be an easy smile, and as he walks past the big zealot, he almost, as he is about to light up a cigarette, and with his lights up his Zippo. I'm sorry. He's obviously about to make a comment about the zealot redemptionist flames fire, but then thinks second and better of it, and just lights his the low stick and makes some room for the big man, because he can smell or see obviously the obvious danger coming from this man, and Yirdi is not a man of violence. He's a man of persuasion, and discussion and business, in the shadows. So yeah, and that is Yirdi.
Or you carry anything that would identify you to anyone else if they just see you randomly?
Well, he's got his fashionable clothing, and he's got his pistol, and in his hand. That's just really, I think what he's got. Maybe one hand casually in the pocket, and the other one with his low stick, and he'll be gesturing with that hand. So he'll have the low sticks lit up in between his fingers, and he'll point to people and whatnot with the lit cigarette or low stick, and or articulate in the way, let's say, Italians do. He's very articulating with his hands often. He's got a very light step, so possibly very good at, but he's not really carrying anything obvious. No big weapons or anything else like that.
You walk across the catwalk to the end of the corridor. The Inquisitorial's chamber straight ahead. As you stand outside, your guide, dark hood, steps up to the door, and it slides open with a hiss. You have a moment to speak to each other if you wish.
Agadar turns to the slim rogue trader and makes the sign of the Aquila. And just as the rogue trader is about to snap shut his Zippo, he runs his fingers through the flames and says, "For the blessing." He turns to the tech priest and hesitates before he finishes the sign of the Aquila and just simply nods.
Yuridi's eyes sort of they open up a little bit wide when you put your hands through the flame and whatnot, and he's now very sure. Obviously, seems to reaffirm what he was thinking, and he gives you a polite smile and slightly tilts his head, and with his right hand, the hand he doesn't hold the low stick in, he raises, and with two fingers, his forefinger and middle finger arced, he touches the center of his forehead, where a third eye possibly would be normal, and he then brings it down in a sort of a small bow, almost as a greeting, and the same to the interesting creature next to him. Mechanicus fellow.
Have manners. Good. Will work well.
Well, that's grand. That's just grand, I think. I assume we've all been summoned together for the to meet the big man.
Correct.
Nice. Wow. Well, I suppose. I wonder if this means we'll be working together. And he's kind of looks both of you up and down, and obviously trying to figure out how on earth we would be working together, but
I had hoped for somebody bigger. But if your faith is true, that's all that matters.
Yes. Yeah. Well, indeed. I'm very faithful. No fears. Just same as this fellow, right? And he gestures towards. By the way, I'm so rude. I am Voitar, Yirdi Voitar, and he again gives a little bow. Pleased to meet the both of you.
I am Angadar, the Pyrophite. Pleased to meet you.
My name is Ram. 374-1200-730-68184.
Really rolls off the tongue, doesn't it? These Mechanicus names. I have to
have a shorter name.
Ram is fine.
Okay. I do not know of your faith, but if you hate the heretic, that's all that matters.
They bleed, so my machines sing.
Yes, quite. I think it will be. I think it'll be. I could just. It'll.
Do
I
you
do
still
fear for
call
the
him the
heretics.
Emperor?
We both worship the Holy Omnissiah. Yes.
That's
He
good
is
enough for
one
me.
and the same.
Yes, I mean, I do believe, big man. We're all here for the. We're all working together for the big cause. To put down the heretics and everything. I'm sure that we're going to be pointed towards a whole bunch, and you can really get going against them. I imagine that's what you're looking forward to the most.
I am looking forward to burning heretic.
Indeed. Excellent. Well, yeah. Well, shall we move along then? Keep the big man waiting. After you, of course. And he sidesteps the eviscerator very carefully.
The door is open. You step in and you see the bridge of the ship. Vast windows, and beneath it you can see the shimmering planet of Chaldean. There's a star blinding at first. As you walk down into the room, you notice there's a layer of low smoke in the ceiling. Several guards standing by smoking. The Inquisitor is not here. Instead, through the haze, as you walk down, you can see a tech priest leaning over a holographic projector in the middle of the room. He doesn't acknowledge your arrival. As you walk a bit closer, you see that the Archconfessor is there. The Archconfessor is a close personal friend of the Inquisitor. He usually follows the warband on missions, and you have read about this. Kane nods a single nod as he spots you approaching. He seems to be observing you as he studies one by one.
Angador makes the sign of the Aquila and bows deeper than.
bows in return. You can see his height. He's quite tall. He's almost as tall as you. He's stern and chiseled face. He has a piercing and intelligent gaze, and he studies you as you approach, looking you up and down. He's wearing an ornate ecclesiarchy robe, as well as jewelry. He has pale skin, green sepal eyes, and his graying black hair slicked back. It's quite long. He spots you one by one, nodding as you approach the table. Next to him, Sumkri Corpon, a legendary tech priest, also an acolyte. He has flowing red robes. He's carrying a giant metal device with various buzzing lights on his back. He has 2 cones for eyes, and you see these series of wires attached to a metal mask covering his mouth and neck. There's a red light from his eyes that beam up and slowly rise from the table to scan all of you one by one, forming these holographic squares, grids that slide back and forth over your bodies as you approach the table. He hums to himself, slightly annoyed. As he steps over and pushes a lever, a light illuminates the table. As you walk around, you see that the low smoke amplifies the effect of the holographic image. It is an image of the planet below. as you see out the window. It resembles the surface of the planet, you see. Kane raises his eyebrows. Samakri will walk over to you. And he looks around.
Oh, fools for the slaughter. Exactly what we need.
Kane raises his hand hesitantly.
Which of you is the sage?
Lord, I am at your service.
He nonchalantly hands you a data slate. Drops it in your hands.
Read this carefully.
I shall start to comb.
Our latest reports. You can begin.
He holds out a chrono and he presses it.
I'm waiting.
I'm beginning. Yes.
Do a linguistics test for me. -20.
Linguistics. Yes.
If you have binary, you can do it.
I do have
flat.
binary.
You can do it flat.
Yeah, I have binary.
The difficulty of reading this text is because it is mixed with Sumakri's own notes and data.
Where in here is my test? Logic, linguist. Here.
As he looks around, he looks at you one by one.
Here he gives him a curt bow, and again to both men, raises his right hand and his forefinger and middle finger and to the forehead, and as the hand falls away, he says, he gives a bow and he says, "The eye protects and the emperor guides. I have been called here to do your bidding."
Damn it.
Emperor guides. Kane bows in return. Samakri begins fiddling with his scroll that he's holding, unfolding it slowly. He draws it out.
Let me ask you a question. If you land upon an alien planet and you spot a relay tower, what would you do?
He replies to you. By the way, you can use a fate point to reroll it if you want.
I think I might. Yeah. Ah, that's not even much better.
He looks at you with utter contempt.
Give me that.
Your accent.
As confessor, we have made a grave mistake. I suppose I will have to spoon feed them as I do the others.
He looks at you annoyed as he steps over to the holographic image. It projects a relay tower now.
Well, what would you do?
Samakri, why do you only use if-and statements?
I'm asking you a question.
Bless it. And continue.
Good. Your warband, currently assaulting the planet, decided to destroy it instead.
He looks at
Terrible.
you for a response.
Very good. It is terrible. It is a terrible decision.
Must we change their minds?
Too late. Unfortunately, it appears that they have run ahead of us. The relay tower is already destroyed.
He points to the holographic image, and it just disappears.
You're here to do something considerably more important.
He then presses a button, and you will begin to hear Banaric chatter. Data logs appear.
These are real time. We're intercepting them as we speak. Well,
Any one of you can do a Forbidden Lore Archaeotech.
Oh,
at minus
yippee.
10. You also will see a series of reports that he lays out on the table.
the reason I'm giving you this highly sensitive information is because, frankly, I don't expect any of you to live very long.
That is enough, Somakri. Kane will walk around the table, stroking it slowly with his finger as he walks closer to you. Or you can roll the most. When you roll, if you succeed, call out your number of successes. Success with 3 degrees.
Yeah, Yurdi has 3 successes. 3 degrees, yeah.
What does it look like when you understand these notes, when you crack the code? Do we see anything? Any sign of it?
Maybe you cut out. Could you repeat the last
What do
sentence?
you see when you read and understand these logs? What does it look like?
What he sees in those logs?
What do we see on your body language,
Oh,
your face,
oh,
when you read these
oh.
logs and put the pieces together?
You see first that he seemed to be looking away, just as he's just scanning the room, a bit disinterested in this binary and mechanical blah blah blah. But then suddenly, it's almost as if his ears perk up and his head tilts, his eyes slowly turn towards where it's coming from, and he's starts puffing a bit more enthusiastically on his glow stick, and starts twirling his hand. And you can see this is literally just the gears turning in his head, and sort of as he starts nodding, and starts almost becomes quite animated in his face, and then leans forward, and is intently listening to the stream at the moment.
Just describe visually what we see, as if you're closing your eyes and you can visually imagine the scene. Okay, great. The relay network, rather, from what you understand from reading this, was actively transmitting some kind of synchronization command. This is connected to an anomaly that was seen previously, where lights seem to shimmer across the surface of the planet. The relay network controls whatever this field does. The anomalies begin right around the same time as you spot reports from the cruiser that the Inquisition saw these strange lights on the planet. It coincides with the relay tower being destroyed. And it is probably controlled somewhere deep underground. The signals are distant. You know this to yourself. As you read the report, you have a eureka moment with your extensive knowledge of Archaeotech. Hayne walks around the table looking at these reports. reports. He points to the relay tower. He looks at you for your reaction. Did you find something?
Deep beneath the ground. Something. Interesting.
Your
Unknown.
instincts are correct. There is something deep underground. I would very much like an explanation for why someone shipped navigator support equipment to a moon with no registered navigators. This is one of the anomalies we're looking into. He lays out his data slate, and data begins flickering very quickly. Any of you can do a linguistics test. Flat.
Possible cloaking device? No, couldn't be.
What's that?
Possible cloaking, maybe?
Cloaking device.
Perhaps. I could be wrong.
He raises an eyebrow and looks down. An interesting theory.
Yuri got success with one.
There you go. Remember to call it out.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was muted. I didn't. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Ilde, the reports that you're reading, as you read this flood of information coming from the planet right now, you see that the workers are routinely issued a drug with a specific code. I would like you to do a Medicaid test. You get a +10. It's fairly routine.
Yeah, cool.
You can do a trade chemist if you have instead.
No, I've got Medicaid though. Okay, I'm gonna re-roll that. Second. Come on, let's go. Yeah, 4 levels of success.
So, the workers were routinely issued anti-disorientation drugs before entering the lower levels. You can do a logic test. +10.
Okay. 1 degree of success.
Amazing. The drugs were distributed from a medical station called Theta. That medical station likely has records that can be used to figure out the lower levels and to figure out what is happening there. There is some anomaly that is creating disorientation among the workers. They're getting lost. And this medical station has all these records.
Just for my notes, Theta was the name of the planet. Is it a moon or is it
Medical station inside the
medical?
planet.
I dig. Okay.
So my crew will walk around looking at these holographic pages as they appear flickering in front of you. Most of his inspections are brief. He looks back and forth. He seems obsessed with the mention of some archaeotic device deep within the planet. He points.
Some of these inspections are highly irregular. The audits, they were inconsistent. They were losing control even before we arrived.
The Archconfessor walks closer, leans over the table.
Something happened. Something happened days before we arrived. It drew the attention of De Vries himself. Look.
He points to a log mentioning De Vries' name. Any of you can do a logic test. What?
Ram, are you gonna have a go with it?
Sure.
Here.
Excellent.
Right, it's in the Ram.
I have 3 degrees of success.
The facility visited by De Vries. You get the approximate whereabouts of it. You manage to figure out which one it is. And he only ever visited one of these facilities in person.
Should
You-
investigate here.
You will see a series of first-hand reports of the security around this visit from the Vries. Security was heightened. The reports are in the hundreds. You can attempt to read them all with an inquiry test if you want. -10. Inquiry -10.
Is this for the Ram?
If you succeeded the logic test, you can do it.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, Jesus. This is not going to be good. Oh, boy.
I'll. Can I reroll my logic test?
If you do,
See if I can,
fate point.
Yeah,
Ooh,
yeah.
wait.
That's my last fate point. Oh, you want to go?
Inquiry
I
can
would,
be-
I would save my fate point. Just
Oh, okay.
Can be
Okay,
rolled with
I'll-
intelligence.
I'll save it.
Shit.
Friendly words.
Okay.
All you find out is the approximate whereabouts of the facility, and that it was visited by the Vries once. As more and more reports come in, Kane begins reading the witness personnel reports. You can see mentions of hundreds of people, thousands of engineers, moving deeper into the planet.
We have reports of them leaving.
Perhaps this coincides with the event. Something went wrong.
Or something went right.
He looks up at you slowly with a dramatic gaze. And he looks
If
back
they
at
are
you.
still needed down there, if they haven't left,
It is a fair point. A good observation. Surprising.
He raises an eyebrow now, anticipating your next observation. The personnel reports are in the hundreds. Any of you can do a forbidden lore heresy test.
That the Yurdi has a look at the Angadar. He must know a lot about heresy.
Angadar is staring blankly at the table. He has no idea what he's looking at.
I don't think any of us have the skill.
can hear singing in the background as you see several pods being fired from the ship. Lights slowly descending towards the planet. You read the reports. You can't really put together much information from it. And Samakri will sort of put it to the side. Reviewing maintenance records from the deepest levels, he begins putting them up one by one. They fill the table, one by one being replaced. To read them in succession, any of you can do a linguistics test.
Binary or otherwise?
You can choose.
-0 failure.
It's a flat test, yes?
With, say, the modifiers. If there are
Gotcha.
modifiers.
Damn it. Series of
These
nope.
records are annoying. They should not exist. The maintenance crews serve as machinery larger than cathedrals.
Wait. Machinery. Can I comb through the reports of the people who were sent in? Any servitors who potentially we could investigate to pull the data from?
See reports and text. Whether some of it is from servitors is unknown. All
Damn.
you have in front of you is text.
100 workers. Hundreds. And not one servitor.
Some of them are servitors. Absolutely.
Wish not get my hands personally dirty with this, but I think
Area
that's
results
beyond
would be
me.
very detailed. Yes, it would. Okay, excellent. As you read it, you try to figure out some of the details of the machinery at least. Anyone can do a tech use test, -10.
Yuri just looks at the Ram, expecting.
Nope. No.
Gives a disappointing puff with his low stick.
I have yet to replace my hands with the proper tools. Give me time.
The Kane, the Archconfessor Kane, he will walk up to the stairs. As he sees the door slowly open, you can hear the choir getting louder. The engine has been started on your dropship. Kane will point to the stairs, and on top of the stairs you will see a Sister of Battle. She's holding a chemical flamer. As you ascend the stairs, she gives you a single nod.
Follow me.
She will walk out to the hangar. Last moment preparations. There is an armory here. If any of you want to pick anything up, you can do one last requisition test.
Acquisition test. A chain blade might come in handy. Simple stock.
Level is there? I mean, could he pick up, let's say, a refractor field or something like that?
Anything you want. You're on the Inquisitorial ship.
Well, I'm gonna give it a go. Refractor field. I think. Let's see. What is the difficulty on that? For requisitioning?
Refractor field would be a -30.
-30. Okay, so he's using his fellowship. So that's 29%. All right. I just roll like percentage dice, right? Okay, he'll. All right, Yurdi steps up and looks around. And, excuse me, sir. Do you? I'm looking for something. A force field, some sort of protective, a refractor field of some kind, but if preferably one that matches my suit. I don't want clashing colors. You understand? Oh dear.
Ship engine roars. Ready for departure.
There is not much time.
Tarry not. Let's go.
I suppose I'll get that
Alright.
chain blade another time.
Ozzy. You step into the machine. It roars. As you feel your feet lifting, you sit down in the seat, strap in. And the ship begins flying. You sit in the ship shaking. Horribly, you see lights flickering outside. Finally, with a thud, you descend to the planet and impact. Outside, you can hear a war. The door will open. You can see plasma bolts flying overhead, smoke, a burning building in the distance. Massive machines walking on the surface, ships crashing into buildings. The whole compound is burned. As you look around, it's disorienting. You run out of the ship. The Sister of Battle stands next to you. She leans down, holds a hand in front of her microbeam. Follow me. She begins running across the battle.
And get our charges after him.
Smoke begins
Going to-
filling the battlefield.
Stay low.
You barely see the back of her feet as she disappears into the shadows and the smoke. All of you can do an athletics test.
Does blind fighting help?
Yes.
What's the modifier?
You get a plus.
Oh no.
Thank God I'm not the worst. Okay.
Tech priest failure. Just fucking stumbling his way through the goddamn battlefield.
Feel free to describe. The whole point of doing role-playing scenes is that you visually describe what your characters do, and you say your character's epic dialogue. No amount of exposition is too much. You can literally just talk the whole game.
Trudging through the field. Immediately, something blows up, and I just flip onto my back. I'm like, damn it! I just tried to walk in a straight line, and I just scamper on my hands and knees as I follow behind everyone.
Yurdi just curses, throws a cigarette to the floor, leaves it burning, taps his cloak, which changes from a spire fashion thing to an effective battle camo cloak, and looks very professional, and then steps forward and falls face first into a crater, which he didn't actually look for.
and is now fallen and is crawling out of a muddy, covered in mud and gore, and is now sort of very, very glamorously sort of crawling through the mud to try and get after the sister.
Angadar barely follows her silhouette going through the smoke, but he notices his two compatriots behind him are failing, so he breaks the pursuit to help them. And he lets out a bellowing command. Get to your feet! Come on, we've only just started. Weaklings.
I was not built for war, I was built for finding knowledge. Well, this is the best knowledge there is. You're right.
The Sister of Battle is now out of sight. You see.
Shit.
Alright, well, Yurdi will sort of get up and crawl forward a bit, and Angradar, is it safe? Can we move forward?
Follow me.
Okay, alright, and he'll extend a hand to Ram. Sort of, come on, up your feet.
Take his hand and pull myself up.
And he'll push Ram in front of him. All right, you're next. Off you go.
All right.
I'll follow from behind.
Angadar shields his microbead and hails the sister. Sister, wait for us.
Gonna reach my cloak and find my stopper. My stub
You do not
revolver.
need surface test.
Oh shit. Please tell me one of you guys can do that.
You get a -10.
Okay. Oh gosh. Navigate surface. Oh boy. Hang on. So I get. All right. Yurdi sort of just looks like I thought you knew the way.
Oh, that's worse. That's bad.
You want to reroll that?
Oh, it's beautiful.
I don't think it's possible.
That's
You don't have any
beautiful.
fate points.
I mean, I do, but I can't actually roll anything other than a 1.
Yeah.
Don't even know why I tried.
Degrees of
What was the-
failure determine the outcome. To be very clear, a failure is not just a failure. Degrees of failure matters.
Yeah.
Jesus. You are incredible.
I can't believe I got 100. Like that's on something that he has absolutely zero ability in.
5 degrees of failure. No one knows where we're going. We
Yurdi's-
touch down. We're lost.
Yeah,
Does
Yurdi's
anyone
like,
have any more?
can. Shao, how about we go back to the ship and we start from there again? Or
We
maybe,
turn around,
you
the
know,
ship's taking
obviously,
off. Fuck.
yeah.
Can anyone reroll?
Yeah, I can
I mean,
try. I suppose.
Have you already
yeah.
tried to reroll once? You only get one reroll.
tried.
I'll try, even though I literally need
Well,
one.
no, I mean, Angradar, you've only got like 6% chance, right? Is it -10? Oh gosh, I've only got Ram. Can you go? Oh, I'm sorry.
I also have a -10. We're
I
not
literally,
doing
I
well.
literally need to roll a critical. So there's no point.
Okay. Yurdi looks at Ram. Come on, metal man.
Yes.
Figure it out.
Fuck.
The scene currently is all three of you immediately losing sight of the Sister of Battle. You begin running in circles around the ship. You spot the side of the ship shimmering. Then you think you see her in the shadows. You run out into the smoke. Spend even more time. You try to find the ship again. Turn around. More smoke fills the battlefield.
Okay.
I heard that you're supposed
New
to stay in
plan.
one place when you're lost. I don't know.
New plan. Crawl on top of the ship and get a better look.
Yeah,
As you
what he
turn
said.
to the ship and walk towards it, It is about to take off, just hovering above the ground.
Shit.
A single servitor has run up to the ship. The servitor is holding one of the wheels. It looks maniacal. Its hand is twitching and shaking. It's holding one of the wheels, and the hand is rotating around, spinning the servitor around and around under the ship as it hovers.
Oh, beast.
Ram, is that one of our servitors?
It is not.
Oh.
Fire!
Fire upon it.
I charge it.
Yurdi will take aim. Take
When
aim.
you attack, preferably describe visually everything you do at all times. If you just want to say one thing, just at least say the weapon you're attacking.
Okay, well, Angadar revs his eviscerator and makes a charge and swings with considerable might at the back of the robotic entity.
As you strike it, the two rest of you can do an awareness test with -2.
Do you want a damage roll?
Awareness -2.
1 degree of success.
1 degree of success.
No, -1. -1.
What are you saying? Bad.
Oh, wait, I can. Hang on. I have a free reroll, I think. Yeah, I can reroll for free, so I'm going to reroll it. Hang on. That'll be mine.
-3. Oh man, rolling clunkers all night tonight.
Gunfire. Someone is shooting in your direction. Several last rounds fly over your head.
Yurdi drops to the floor and looks for where it came from.
You look in the direction it came from.
Hands around.
As you look in that direction, you will hear footsteps behind you. Faster and faster.
Angadar's bodyguard instincts kick in and he retrieves the sword from the center of the servitor and stands himself between the approaching sound.
You can do it.
You cut outside.
You look around you and you sense something around you. In that moment, you hear footsteps.
This awareness.
What you do? Remember, everything is moving in real time. Okay, the guy now has reached Irdi and Ram. Angadar, as you turn around, you will see a giant, mutant-looking creature, horrifying, standing above Ram and Irdi. It has run through the shadows, and it is now towering over them.
Hello, horrifying fellow. We're going to die here.
I scream and charge.
Yurdi moves back, folds back.
You will hear a loud. The golem takes a step, and with its gigantic power hammer, it will slash at the side of the ship, and you hear this giant metallic clunk. The pilot instinctively takes off, and you hear the thrusters of the ship as it begins ascending and disappear. The golem standing in front of you has a massive power. He has a giant-looking arm, and he is going to take a swing at you.
Great.
Hit the deck.
Does anybody know chameleon cloaks? Does that also work for melee?
All things that are not role-playing.
Ah,
You see him swing at you.
Yuri jumps to the side and just tries to jump to the side and avoid the attack.
You can try to dodge. I'll be right back. So, let it go.
Plus 5 success levels. Yuri has done sort of like a was it a sort of a roll. He shimmies first one way and then subtly to the other way, with a smile on his face, just sidesteps the attack.
If you dodge, call out the degrees of success.
5 degrees of success.
Fantastic. We have a minus 40 to your dodge, and we have 2 hits. Sorry. So you will be dodging. You will be dodging both, I guess. Yes, you're going to be dodging both. So the golem swings the hammer over your head. Another one, and a third. It slams into the ground. You hear this thunderous roaring sound. As you jump out of the way, the dust picks up, surrounding you, and you can hear gravel slowly falling down on the ground. You don't want to be embarrassed. All of you can take your turn in any order you want. Go.
I will thrust the Eviscerator into its side while it's off balance.
Going to try to, with my stub revolver, fire it at its head if I can hit it.
Yuri away and sort of places Angradar between him and this beast and takes a shot at it with his quickly draws the pistol, silver, and fires at the beast.
Swings the hammer again. Sensing someone attacking you from behind. Next round, I'm going to give all of you 15 seconds. You have to roll before your turn, and then just describe your action. If you don't do it, it's start.
Woo! That didn't exactly do as I thought it would.
That's the damage. Yuri's fired with his hand cannon, and he's hit with 3 degrees of success for 10 damage and 3 penetration.
Hey, what the fuck?
How do we...
You hit it. You definitely penetrated it. You hear this tiny as you hit it in the back. It's like...
Okay, I think I've made it angry, everyone.
What the fuck?
Oh, here we go.
This is your first turn.
Oh shit! Actually hit it. 5 degrees of success.
Nice.
With that damage that I rolled before, if that's okay. Let's roll the thing. Yeah.
By the revolver, you're going to hit it.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
The right leg.
Kneecapping! Easily the best thing that the Emperor could have invented.
Nice. You hit it in the knee.
Yep.
When you hit, call out the degrees of success. I would appreciate if you learn hit locations as well.
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck's sake.
If you hit degrees of success, I hit with 3 degrees success to the right leg. I do 15 damage, 3 penetration.
Yeah, so sorry,
That's
one second. I thought the macro was bugged, but actually it was pushed away off the right side of the screen. I hit him for 25 damage and Righteous Fury. It's a penetration of 14, I think.
10-7 it says here.
No, it's got Razor Sharp.
Oh, right.
Wonderful.
That should go right through him.
He stumbles, puts a knee on the ground with a huge thunderous roar. He swings the hammer around and he's going to try to hit you on the arm.
Parry.
You get a minus 60 to
Alright. Where the fuck is it? I'll reroll that. I succeed with 1 degree.
Fantastic. So you will avoid 2 of its attacks, 2 of its lightning attacks. You take 19 impact damage
Can I dodge again?
to the right arm.
Can I parry the rest of it? Or?
Only carry once.
Oh, I've got step aside.
If he attacks several times, you can parry. This is one attack.
Hmm.
To the right.
Still a minus 60, yeah.
Say again?
Oh, fuck. No, I failed that one, minus 6 degrees. So I eat. I failed it, the second parry, so by 6 degrees, so I get hit.
Okay. Yes. So the first attack.
What's that?
Damage.
What's that?
Are you at critical or are you alone?
No, I only took 8 damage. Oh wait, no, is it 19 you said? I took 7 damage.
Alright. The second attack. So lightning attack counts as 1 attack. Even though it hit multiple times. So you can hit 11 times, but you still only
What?
get 1. Yeah. If it hits 11 times with lightning attack, you still only get 1 parry.
Okay.
He gets
that's hardcore.
one hit with each
Okay.
degree of success.
Wow.
And
All right. Go get him, Angradar. I'll be
he's
back
going
here.
to hit you again then. This again is in your arm. This time for 22 impact damage.
Okay, I'm dead.
Yurdi runs for it. He shouts, "Come on, Ram, let's go. Let's get the hell out
You
of
should
here."
help him. Fine.
Angadar, please tell me how many wounds you have.
-2.
-2 wounds?
Yes.
You're fine.
Ah, that was on the left arm, so.
The strike leaves a deep bruise, possibly causing minor fractures in the arm. The target suffers a 1 level.
I think True Grit will stop that. 1 second.
And you take another 19 damage to the body with the third strike.
Alright, that'll put me -9 then.
It's not.
Oh, one more.
The target jerks back from the force of the attack, throwing back his head and spewing out a jet of blood before crumbling to the ground dead. So, at this point, your character flies back, gargling blood. Angadar, would you like to burn a fate point to stay alive?
Did I actually die?
Say again?
Did he actually die?
You can burn a fate point to stay alive. Would you like to do it?
Yeah, sure.
You land on the ground with a thud. The dust kicks up around you. And Angadar is on the ground, and the golem turns around. He looks at you around. This is a mutated monstrosity. You also have your turn. Go ahead.
Alright, I'm gonna try to circle around lengthwise to try to drag Angadar away while firing at the golem.
Moving around the golem will cause.
Oh.
Yes.
Yeah, I didn't die.
I know you're not dead. I'm just gonna try to drag your probably unconscious body away.
Just to be clear, he looks very dead. It was like a huge thud, gargling up a huge spew of blood.
Yeah, kind of.
If that's the case, I'm not getting closer, and I'm just going to unload on this thing and back up with Udrid.
Yeah, I forgot what True Grit done. I actually would have been.
You would have lived?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
I get to remove.
It's your first session.
Yeah, no, there's a lot of talents here. I can't remember them all. True Grit basically removes toughness bonus from all critical damage, so he would have lost 8 of that critical damage. So that would have put him outside of death, I think. I mean, he's probably still fucking hurt, like.
Okay, so you remove your toughness bonus from the critical you receive by using Fate Point, right?
No. That's just happens by default.
True Grit, you can reduce the amount of critical damage you take by your toughness bonus.
Yes.
So each time you now receive critical, you reduce it by your toughness bonus.
Down to a minimum of 1, yeah.
So what would
So I would have on the first hit I would have been down to 1, -1, and then the second hit I would have been down to -4, I think, or -3, is it? I think, yeah.
Okay. The attack breaks the rib with a resounding crash. The target is stunned for 1 round. But not the third.
What,
Oh, that was it?
How much was it? Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
prone.
Yeah, sorry about that. Sorry about that. I'm just like, there's a lot of talents here. I forgot one.
First.
Didn't expect to die straight away.
Angular will be knocked prone with a thud. He's unconscious, closing his eyes, sliding across the ground into the smoke. Yeah, go ahead, the rest of it.
Yuri's like, all right, we got to get out of here. Are you coming, Ram? And he's gonna wait just for a brief second to see if you're going to.
I look at you. I look at you, and I look back at him, and I just open fire.
Okay,
Oh,
Yuri
4 degrees
likes it.
Let's see damage. That's 5 damage. I haven't learned the hit map yet.
Some critter comes running along. It looks like a little goblin with these pointed ears, almost like a pig.
Oh Jesus!
The golem looks at him with a pitiful stare.
Roar!
The mutated creature running away, terrified, squeaking.
Did hit him, but it's leaving. Grab the body, get to a trench.
I'm prone. I'm not knocked out.
The creature's still there.
Okay, when you attack, say, I shoot it with my stub revolver. I hit it with 4 degrees. I do 5 damage.
I think I did say that out loud.
You use it? Okay, awesome.
I did say that.
Perfect.
Out loud.
Perfect. Then you hit it. The creature recoils in horror. Takes a step back.
Leave!
I'll get back to my feet, and I'll raise this eviscerator, activates the flamethrower, and engulfs the beast in a sheet of holy fire.
Yuri just moves back and takes another shot. Then.
The flames envelop it at 2 degrees of success.
Don't need to roll when you get a flavor.
Oh, shit, sorry, that's right. He can't.
He succeeds.
I don't know how much
You can't
this takes.
do that. Don't.
Sorry?
You can only do that with leaping dodge.
What?
You can't sidestep a flamer. Oh yeah. Sorry.
Everybody gets
Fuck.
Yuri hits with 6 degrees of success for 10
Succeeds,
damage.
and it's going to sidestep your flamer. Jumping out of the way, he's going to use the alternate use of dodge, which everybody uses, the leaping dodge. And, or dodge recover, and he's going to jump out of the way. The flames going past him, burning up the ground around him. If you have any questions or comments about rules, take them. Go ahead next.
Yuri's taking a shot, 6 degrees of success, 10 damage, 3 piercing.
You shoot it once, the shot goes into it. It recoils by pain and horror. Turns around and looks at you.
I have a...
Escapable attack does not affect flamers, because flamers don't require wounds. So, yeah, I guess. That beginning phase, you can trust me on the rules. You,
That's fine.
you shoot it and hit it with silver. Beautiful hit. Silver revolver hits it too. It is annoyed. Yiddity.
What the fuck?
It easier to hit, but you did very little to it, so it is going to walk up to you and try to grab you.
He's been moving away, so
You
he's a fair distance away.
Yes. He's
Okay.
going to charge you.
Okay.
And with his
All right.
special ability, he's
Okay.
going to top that with a lot of bonuses. You can
Oh yeah, sure.
and a post strength test.
You know what? Sure. Go for it. I'll arm wrestle a fucker. That's plus 0. Yeah.
Holy shit!
Plus,
Holy
plus-
shit!
plus
Very
0,
nice.
I guess. Yeah.
Whoa.
Very nice.
Flip him!
That's my smoking hand. That's very stern.
You have a strong hand and you hold them off. Unfortunately, this creature is horribly strong.
Oh.
It is going to grab you. Grab you.
I can't dodge or anything.
Yes. So it's going to grab you. It is going to deal 13 blood, 13 impact damage, ignoring armor.
Okay. 13. Okay, so that's 3, so that's 10. So I've got one beautiful wound left. Yurdi is crunched and smushed, but he's still hanging in there.
He's going to grab you with one hand, holding the hammer in the other hand, like literally like pulling you up by your collar, choking your neck as he does.
Can I attack it from the back while this is happening?
Still doing his round.
Irdi, you can still attack with a pistol while you're grappled. You can still shoot your pistol, even though it's
What if? You know what? I don't think the pistol's going to do anything. He pulls out a stun grenade and he just throws a stun grenade at its face. Try to get it into its mouth. It tries to throw the stun grenade into its mouth, or at least into the face.
He's going to close his eyes.
That's just ballistic skill, straight ballistic skill roll or something with grenades.
I'm going to let you get there.
Oh.
You don't need a skill test to
Okay. Alright. Those two. Blast 3 on 2.
Right. So he does a minus 2.
Oh, reroll that, jeez.
So at this point, all of you need to do a minus 20 toughness test.
No, because Yurdi's far away, right? Nobody else is, or did...
You're being grappled.
Yeah, no, so yeah, me, okay, I'm screwed, I don't care. But, let's see, toughness test. Minus 30, sure.
We all doing
There
it?
we go.
Yeah.
Angadar. Not charged it.
I think I'm still a small distance away.
I'm pretty sure I'd be frenzied at this state, so I'm immune to stun.
Toughness. Oh. Unless. Fuck. 8 degrees of failure.
So that is on the toughness.
8 degrees of failure, yeah. On the toughness.
You are sleeping for 8 rounds.
Holy!
I'm. Yep. Yep. It's not good. That's in fact quite bad.
That's some stun grenade, holy shit.
The creature is also going to do a test. Yeah, he does not care about this grenade. Irdi. So Unfortunately, he rolls very well. The grenade goes off with a thud. More dust kicks up, sand flies in all directions. Arr! He keeps crushing your neck with his hand.
I'm sorry, I am unconscious. There's not anything I can do. You're so fucked.
Me too.
We're in a faster motion now. Have you done your attack yet?
Okay, I'll do that.
The ram took one.
Well, I have something to do. Thought I was asleep.
Oh, you're sleeping?
Well, I mean, I got knocked unconscious from the toughness test, right?
Gazebo, do you happen to have a double team?
No, I don't.
Okay.
No. I'm also
Pardon,
unconscious as well, so.
He's all-out attack, devastating assault, hits with 9 degrees of success, which means he gets another one for free. So roll damage. First hit is 19 damage with 7 penetration. And second all-out attack.
You rip it open, blood dripping out from the side of the arm. It's bleeding profusely.
Second all-out attack hits with 6 degrees of success.
You only do one attack.
No, it's a devastating assault. A successful all-out attack clones it. So damage on that. 14 damage with 7 penetration. And he is a minus 60 to any evasion.
I'm not going to try to dodge. Yeah, fantastic. Devastating assault is a full action.
Yes, yes. It's an all-out attack, yeah.
Assuming you would be standing right next to it. Did he explain that he was dropping the grenade a little distance away and the dude was charging?
Trying to throw the grenade into its mouth. That was the idea.
So I'm
not,
gonna
not.
say, Angadar, you're not right next to it. So you're going
Oh, did I not say I was? I thought we were all in a pile.
You're gonna have to charge it.
I mean, I did say I was charging. So do we roll all this back or what?
No, you just do your
Oh, okay. Oh, do you want me to attack it again?
You did charge, actually.
And it's kind of tough to tell. I'm pretty sure I was beside it, so I just all-out attacked it.
All that attack, you would have to be standing right next to it.
I mean, that's right. I thought I was standing beside it. I'm not.
Did he explain that he was throwing the grenade?
Yeah, no, I get that, but he I thought he was beside me because he was trying to drag me away while I was prone.
Oh, that was me.
And the guy stepped over me and grabbed my neck. Oh,
No,
shit.
no. Yurdi moved away. The creature charged after him.
Yeah.
So he
Ow.
was away from you,
Oh,
and then
fuck
you
off.
charged
He
him.
moved away, the golem chased him, someone was dropped.
Oh, sorry, I mixed those two guys up. Fuck.
Oh, good. I was trying to get you to safety.
Yeah, we'll do it more visually, please. Okay.
Okay, so I'll have
You
to be in charge.
him, And you do your one attack. No, we don't do that. Just roll with the punches. You
Just
charge
ignore
him.
the second one. How about that? Just ignore the second one. Ignore the second hit. Just take the top one because the modifier it would be success with 8 degrees instead of 9.
The important part is that it's fun, good descriptions, cool combat. That's what.
Yeah.
Right. The golem turns around. I counted both of your
Oh Jesus! Okay.
The golem is going to. He's going to try to strike you once, Angdar, with its hammer. And it is a minus 10. Really much.
Agadar's Visir clashes with the giant hammer and stops it dead with 5 degrees of success.
Beautiful. Do you have?
I have a counter attack. Hit the wrong button. Sorry, 1 second. Yeah, counter attack fails. 2 degrees.
Swing the eviscerator over its head. It barely misses. The golem, angry, will squeeze your neck with the other hand. And you take a total of 13 impact damage.
Yikes.
I awake.
Hear me?
Oh, we can hear you.
Okay, yeah. So it's without armor?
13 ignoring armor.
Ignoring armor. All right. So then he is which location? The head or the body? The chest. Then he has 10 crit on the chest.
I think we're gonna just.
Yes.
Woo!
The target jerks back from the force of the attack, throwing back his head and spewing out a jet of blood before crumpling to death. The target's lifeless form is then thrown 3 meters directly away from the attack. Any target in the corpse's path is making nobody is in your path. He throws you like a ragdoll in the opposite direction. You land in the sun. Slide across the ground. Would you like to burn a fake point to stay there?
Yes, I would.
Yes. So you land unconscious on the ground, blood pooling up under you. Anything you want to describe or say before this happens?
I land in an unceremonious heap, and I look very dead.
Takes 2 steps forward with a gleeful smile. And he looks behind him, quickly turning his head over his shoulder to look at you, Agadar.
Am I still in range of him? Oh. Well,
both of you are.
Agadar, seeing the fate of his very recently met compatriot, is enraged and unleashes a withering all-out attack. All-out attack slashes the beast with 2 degrees of success. Does 17 damage, 7 penetration, and gets another attack.
Kick his ass!
Second attack also succeeds. The counter slash hits with 7 degrees of success. Oh, only 8 damage. 7 pounds.
Or do you have swift attack or what?
No, it's just devastating.
Creature gets hit, blood spurting out in all directions. He raises his hammer. Now die! He will slash at your head. You want to dodge?
Yes. Oh wait, I can't. No, I can't.
Agadar, he's going to hit you in
Oh, I was warned about this.
You take a total of 32 impact damage. You rolled almost maximum damage.
Wow. So that goes down to 20, which is then minus 19, which is then minus 15 to the left leg. That's pretty much no left leg.
The hit rips apart the flesh of the leg, causing blood to spray out in all directions. Even as the target tries futilely to stop the sudden flow of vital fluid, it falls to the ground and dies in spreading pool of cold. Such is the agony of the target's death that his terrible screams drown out all conversations within 2d10 meters of rest.
That's a fate point, I guess.
Gadar will fly across the ground, his legs severed from his body.
Yeah, I just did.
Golem turns to you, Ram.
Ram is fucking unconscious on the ground. I got knocked out from a grenade earlier. I haven't been able to do shit.
You really?
To him, I am already dead. I'm already fucking like face down in the mud. Just like I don't remember killing this one, but it's already gone.
Like awesome.
This just sounds lovely.
Ram, I'm
The
gonna
grenade
say,
just
in
killed
your stupor, in your complete confusion, you have some consciousness left, and you use it to try to just stop breathing when it approaches you.
Yep.
What would you suggest as a fitting
Survival?
Survival? Sure.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Do a survival.
Any? Yeah. All right. Any modifiers?
You will feel it sniffing.
I'm so glad I smell like fucking motor oil.
I'll always mention modifiers.
Okay. Fuck.
Fate points. Do a reroll.
Yeah. Okay. Done. Yeah. This is my fate point. All the rest of them are using them to not die. I'm also using it to not die in the same way. I know if this guy breathes on me, I'm so fucked. All right. I'm just using a fate point to hold my breath at the right time. So yes, I use my fate point.
Reroll.
God.
Drum roll.
Please don't die. It's taking a minute.
Here
Why isn't it?
we...
I hate my life.
Oh!
Sorry.
You will hear it stomping your head again and again. Finally, with the last thud, your head is crushed into the ground.
Yep.
Your head explodes like a piñata.
Yep.
You are well injured.
That's the game, folks.
You made it. Have a smoke. They said cigarettes
Thanks
would
for
kill me.
coming, everyone.
Woo!
All right. Well, Angradar, I'm very disappointed in you. This was your job, really. I mean, like, you know, Ram and I, we have our own specialties. This was your thing.
To be fair, you did knock me out like immediately out of the fight.
Well, no, yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, the two wussies got knocked out, obviously.
You're talking a lot for dead dudes.
True.
I mean, geez,
I mean, if we're gonna clock up the damage it took, who's the number one, eh?
Any possibility that my auto sanguine might help me out? I have auto sanguine and the roll pro sanguine, which should heal me over the span of like 10 minutes.
It's gonna corpse campus, isn't it?
Well, yeah. Well,
Yeah, Morgan.
Why is he talking?
I don't know.
Oh, the image files are broken.
Can you read? Do you have the image?
I do.
Yeah, can you upload it?
Someone wants to tell me how to upload it.
Yeah. Click the edit button on your sheet. And then you're talking. Okay. Technically, I make no distinction between new players and old players. We just play realistic what happened. You randomly encountered a golem which exists on the surface of the planet. And you rolled a d100, which is supposed to be square. The golem is a manageable fight for 3 combat-ready acolytes. That's not the case. Right. So you are technically all dead. The golem will be continuing to kill you. But you have an auto save.
yeah. Yep.
And you're burning a fate knife instead, right?
Yep.
How can you
It should heal me. Like, let me check here. Just to do my shit right. I have the auto sanguine, which should heal me in 10 minutes, but I also have the effect of pro sanguine, which is something that I picked up, which should heal me in less than 10 minutes.
You burn a
For
fate
1d5.
You burn a fate
Just,
point.
yeah, pretty much.
After
Being crushed.
being crushed, after 10 minutes, you will wake up again. You all burn fate points.
Yep.
When you wake up, you will see Angadar and Yin, both unconscious.
Mm-hmm. Huh.
It's just you.
This is bad. Alright. Is there anything nearby? Is there anything for me to pull these guys into? I've heard that Angadar's leg is not doing good.
It's had better days,
Alright, let's pull into a trench, and I'll see what my auto sanguine can do for you. Congratulations, a healer of sorts.
I don't think you can use it like that.
Well, true, probably not.
Have you got Medicaid stuff?
Absolutely not. So I'm just going to be watching over you guys, hoping you don't die.
Worst attack priest.
Okay, at this point, all of you down in the caves will receive the report that the inquisitorial reinforcements have been intercepted.
Well, that is quite unfortunate. We would really have used additional assistance in this.
Literally just bleeding out of every orifice of my body. Holy shit. Everything's...
Alright, who's this beefcake? Oh. Shrink him down.
Yeah, I was just trying to get the token up.
Morgan, Ariok.
What is that? No.
All of you receive the report that the inquisitorial reinforcements have been intercepted and are somewhere on the surface. You've made it quite far down into the compound at this point.
Is to appear suddenly out of some different dark or shadowy corner or area. Puffed collar, covering, hides the face in some manner or another, obscuring it. Large, baggy jacket and/or trench coat, covering what seems to be, with it presently opened, just something draping over, admittedly, while some baggy clothing in various pocketed compartments. Explicitly high up and high-ranking arbitration. Man with pale skin, sickly in tone. Bright, pierced, red eyes from having barely any contact with the sun while growing up. And dark curly hair begins to make his way through. Wondering where his, hopefully, partner is going to be. Expecting and calling briefly for Morrigan.
Morrigan, there seems to be somebody calling out for you. Do you recognize them?
Yes. What can I do for you, Neil?
Excellent to see you again. It's been quite a while after I admittedly had the forced boot camp by our Inquisitor. I hear apparently there was some new arrival, and I'm worried they may have already also taken their exit.
The reinforcement should have consisted of some very much needed tech assistance. Oh, by the way, it's a pleasure to meet you. I am Eriok Lotos. And he puts forward the handshake.
Alright. Looks over at Morgan. So is this one of them?
No, he's been around for some time. I believe that... Well... Let's just say that it's not him, so... I don't know where the other ones are.
Well,
They should
excellent
still
to
be
meet
at
you
the
as
back.
well.
Assuming they're probably dead.
Well, the report did
Or-
say that they were humming still. We might, as I said, we could use the tech expertise they bring. Eriok
by
brings up
humming?
his hand to his old, white beard. Eriok is an older man with a blue cloak and turban, covering up several augmentics in his head. His left leg is a bionic replacement, and he's carrying two guns, one flamer and one solid handgun. His fingers are stained with ink, and his face is filled with wrinkles.
I see. Now by humming, looks down, getting to tower a bit over. Apparently this elder of his area. As all of a sudden it becomes very clear with a little bit of light going over his face, that only parts of it are still his regular flesh. And with the glint and the bouncing light off of a few different patches and strips on some choice parts of the fringes of his face and around one of his eyes, you see all of a sudden from the middle and center of his pupil a bright red, vibrant light beginning to briefly or temporarily, yet far more concentrated, and practically pierce right into your bone. Do you mean that there may have been a tech priest? Or were they all organic? Because then he seems to calm and the light vanishes.
I am not certain, but I believe the reports we got about our future reinforcements indicated a tech priest, some sort of rogue trader scion, and a ecclesiastical representative.
Right. I should hope so.
Well,
Right.
on the bright side, if they are dead, it's one less ecclesiarchal representative to deal with.
That would be true. However, I have a feeling They might be more stubborn than we're giving them credit. It's time we move forward, then. First taste. Quickly, old timer. Please show me in the psyker where the bodies are. We'll decide if there's anyone living in them afterward.
We'll have to head up again, see if we can locate them. I do not. We only have the information that they're trying to reach us.
Excellent.
Right. We head up. We have to babysit these people.
These baby acolytes.
Exactly. Go ahead and do
Let's hope the squishy weren't too squished.
Two additional degrees of success.
You easily make your way back to the surface. Following the microbead signal with your cogitator, you manage to find the corpse of Eden. You will see Ram. And Ram, what state are you in right now? What do they see through the scope? The Angadar, feel free to describe yourselves.
You are muted currently.
Shit. Oops. I was totally going into it. Might be. I have my head to the back of the. Yeah, we're not. My head to the back of the trench, just covered in blood. My head is like smashed and cracked up, but my head lolls forward as I look towards what I'm assuming is probably enemies coming to finish us off. I'm a little concussed, if not very.
I assume I'm passed out. Basically a blanket of blood.
Same for Yurdi, really.
Right, well, we seem to have one alive. I'll check this pampered one. Neil, check the zealot.
I guess that would be my job, of course. Begins to take steps. Despite his light and thin frame, you hear some hefty clanking. As if you would, without seeing him, expect a proper and armed vehicle to be arriving.
Oh,
At this point, in the horizon, you will see troops approaching.
We must move. If you are not here to finish us off.
We are. If you are truly our reinforcements, then we will have to pick up and move. Morgan, is that one still breathing?
Yes, he requires some assistance.
We should perhaps move them to the underground entrance so that we are not out in the open.
Indeed. I'll lead the way. You pick him up.
Golem.
Neil reveals under the long trench arm of one of his trench coats, despite, again, seeming to be some very scrawny man from a trade shipyard. All of a sudden, multiple Sith-implanted muscles and hard Arbitus metal that he begins to flex as he squeezes and grips his hand, going to try and then pick up the large zealot. And marching towards the others, looking as if he could practically walk over you.
Ariok basically, he can't carry this tech priest, but he can give him some support.
I will take it. I'm gonna muster myself to my feet and stumble with you to wherever we're going.
Yeah, there we go. Come on.
I'm sure
not too heavy. Not too heavy for me.
I'm sure the tech priest can handle himself. Pick up the one in the fancy clothing.
Ariok moves forward, to attempt to carry the
the most damage of us. I think maybe the leg.
Neil then looks. Go ahead.
Maybe the leg on Agdar is worse. I don't know. It's hard to tell. I just could drag them into the pit.
Neil casually looks over to Morrigan one more time. Can we find out which leg?
The left.
God. I know Zeta made a drink. Have some.
Morrigan, this would be a lot easier if you were to help me drag this one. Or carry him.
I can help.
Indeed, and, well, with the greatest respect to Ariok, you're not the most combat effective person here.
Troops are now within firing distance, and they are.
All right, let's move.
At you, Neil. Neil, please do a dodge test.
What?
Neil, do a dodge test.
Forgot what my modifier is. Yeah, use a fate.
Worse.
Apologies, let me just check something one moment.
We usually do combat a lot faster than this to the new humans. We do 15 seconds per person. We do fast ones, a few minutes. This is the first one in a long time. We just.
Dodged. Success. 4 additional degrees.
Says before the additional.
Yes.
You dodge the advantage once over your head.
Alright.
Okay, they're not.
Is quicker than we thought.
Not one of ours. Morgan's
Ariok.
gonna go grab hold of Yuri and start to drag him.
Ariok joins in and, you know, helps with that so it goes quicker.
Everybody dragging someone or pulling someone, do an athletics test.
Yes.
Success with 2.
Failure with 8.
Who are you carrying, Eric?
I was helping Morrigan drag Yirdi because Ram apparently could do him on his own.
Like who?
Yirdi.
Yurdi.
Yirdi.
A
Like the
shot will
bullets.
ring out. Do a dodge test.
Emperor, save me! Failure, just about.
Take 16 impact damage.
To what location?
The
Leftmost. No, not the leftmost leg.
16, okay.
five
Oh!
penetration. Yeah, 5 penetration. Yeah, 5.
Oh dear, then I'm down to -2.
-2. Okay. The impact punches the air from the target's body, 1 level of fatigue, and you're knocked prone.
Ariok, he's basically flung in the direction the shot came from, falling to the ground. standing, with his face right down into the rocky ground.
Another athletics test.
Could I swap that for an acrobatics test? 17 target, 18 on the dice roll. Failure, 1 degree. Failure with 3 additional degrees, and quick question, have we refreshed fate points since last?
There have been 4 sessions.
I don't rightly remember.
I'm gonna say since the long hiatus, everybody has fresh fate. You can all fill up your fate points. Since we had a break.
Yeah, so I get back 1 fate point at last minute immediately to try to reroll this. For 2 additional degrees of success.
Ooh, nice. So, shot goes wide. You run after Morgan down into the base.
No, this is not good for my back.
So close the manhole behind you, you hear this. Suddenly, silence envelops you. It is damn dark, deep underground. The sound of gunfire slowly subsides, and you begin descending down these stairs and into old factories that have been shut down. Manufacturer. It is eerie dark.
Isn't this pleasant?
It's not the. I will admit it is not the most pleasant location to be, but it could be a lot worse. At least there's no mutation sickness here. Oh, by the way, I am Eric Lonos. A pleasure to meet you.
Ram.
Sorry, you find yourselves in what looks like some kind of operation hall. There were, at one point, these machines attached to the wall, almost like giant mechadendrites, and they were used to lift cargo. Everyone who were here at one point have evacuated. The lumen are hanging from the ceiling. Old machines, cogitators. There's a sight of an old cogitator attached to the ceiling. It's like dangling from a wire. There's just a few lumens still flickering in the distance. Dark shadows. And you can smell molten metal coming from somewhere. The only thing in the room is an old cargo lift. You see massive transit tunnels disappear into the darkness. Thick cables run along the walls. There are conveyor systems going in to seal the blast doors. Everything has been sealed completely shut. Emergency systems have locked down this infrastructure, which looks like it supports a city. It is a massive, and these cargo trains that run on the tracks through these doors, these cargo doors that are now locked. The cargo trains have been knocked off their rails. They're dark, the windows have been smashed. And all these doors have been sealed. You can't hear anyone here, but you hear banging somewhere below. It is above you. As you look above, you can see hundreds of picked screens. Most of them have been smashed, but the emergency power is still active. You can see, looking around you, 3 dead technicians until the last moment fell in the middle of the room. You don't see any visible gunshots, no injuries, and all 3 of the dead technicians died while clutching their lives. There are cogitators along the walls, some of them still partially active. The room is massive.
Okay, so as you're taking this all in, Morgan will thump down beside you, having let basically electricity erupt from her fingers just before they close the hatch. All you can smell is the stink of ozone coming from her. As she walks up to the 2 injured persons, she goes to the Yurdi first, has a quick glance over to him, then to the zealot, and basically starts administering first aid to first one and then the other. Trying to stem the bleeding and doing what she can with poultices and a few bandages. She'll then turn around to Ram and say, well, as you can see, we are slightly, I suppose you could say, trapped in here. Do you think you could waken the machine spirit to open some of these doors? And also, what attacked you and who came with you?
Well,
is there any more guardsmen out there?
No.
Dead, or just you 3 came down?
Just us 3. There was a sister of battle with us. She walked off in a direction, told us to follow. We tripped.
Would that have been Sister Devila?
Can't say if she said much. But if Sister of Battle not talking is one, then yes.
And she wasn't too much a talker.
I don't believe she ever introduced herself.
And do you know where she went?
Whatever southwest, maybe. It could have been south. I don't actually have a compass. Was from the ship.
If it is Sister Devila, then she is quite capable of handling her own, I believe. Now
yes,
then,
but there was a...
Perhaps we should head to the cogitators and see what we can figure out.
Yes. There was a golem. Some monstrosity came out of the mist.
Was it a completely stone creature, or as referenced by the word golem, was it more of a fleshy construct made of many
fleshy
corpses,
construct? Fleshy construct.
You have probably had a... Oh dear. Morrigan, we should perhaps check them over for signs of the xenovirus.
Well, we have no way of curing it if they do have it, so do you want to know if you have it or not?
If I have it, I'll just replace more flesh. Fine.
I will not save you, unfortunately. The virus itself, it is quite mutating, and it can incorporate the mechanical parts as well.
It what?
Well, it mutates your flesh. It takes it over and sort of mutates and incorporates your flesh and your cybernetics into its own constructions.
That sounds like what happens when you're too close to the warp for too long. Are you sure?
Yeah, we have seen it quite a couple of times, as well as had fought several war forms of it. I remember us facing this... I remember facing, and Ariok goes on to describe this huge encounter they had with a beast in the jungle, where essentially, unless you stop him, he's gonna ramble on for a while.
I'm just gonna start... As you do that, I'm just gonna take a walk over to a cogitator and listen while you're...
Ariok follows you continuously. That is when, so that really, he's a other tech priest, though he is quite incompetent and not at all good in combat. Several times now he's fought with us but done nothing and then run away when leaving us to fend for ourselves. Oh yes,
Excellent.
oh yes, he ran from the creature after it managed to damage his mechadendrites, and then so poor Tedrigus, he almost died to it. Even Morrigan was bitten down with it, but I trusted in my instinct and managed to lure it to me and blew it up with a melter bomb.
I'm gonna try to interface with the thing now.
Is this Ram?
Yeah. With the combine tool, hopefully.
Ram and Ariok, you
Yeah.
walk through this empty corridor. There's this eerie silence. The lumen casts light from the ceiling through this mist of this fine, almost dust that has resulted from all the blasts in this cave. There's like a fine layer of dust in the air. As you walk over to the cogitator, sharp shadows cast both of you onto the wall. You walk up to it and your shadows shrink until you're just a silhouette onto the screen of the machine. You step to the side to see a symbol. It is the symbol of the Mechanicus, a cog. The screen flickers. There's a punch card and a lever. You begin pulling and entering the punch card, pushing the lever. 2 more punch cards get kicked out of the machine. This looks like some kind of initiation, right? Some kind of ritual. Any of you can attempt to do a Forbidden Lore Heresy, or Forbidden Lore Archaeotic, or Heretic test.
What about
Heretic test sounds good to me. There's no way. What is with my rolls today? Oh my god.
1 degree of failure.
Yeah, it's a failure.
Did conditioned intellect. Give me a second, I might have something.
You attempt to
Unless-
pull, and feel free to describe your actions. And that's what the whole game is. The game is you guys describing your actions and visualize. You see me walk up to it, I pull at this, and I do that.
Have a question. If I was using my combi tool for this, which I doubt it, but if I did, that would be a pass. I didn't add that plus 10.
You get a success.
Okay, barely.
The machine responds. The screen flickers. You see symbol. A strange matrix begins to form, and you're in the database of the witnesses.
Barely.
In the picked screens above, all of you will now see the screens shift at the same time. You see flashing logs. The screen begins to flicker. Screen after screen turns on, and you see these huge chunks of text flying up extremely fast. Now,
Just
there is a
browsing.
keyboard in front of you. The keyboard is in binary.
Thank fuck.
Do a linguistics test.
Please not binaric German. Please not binaric German.
No. We have our own house rules for how binary sounds. If you know, you know.
I don't.
You're gonna have to roll this outside because I can't roll my added skills apparently.
Would this be affected by binaric chatter, which would be a plus 10 to communicate with servitors or vessels? Well, fair enough. Damn it! Well, that's a failure by 1 degree.
I have a.
I read over it, and then I read it over it again. I'm like, I don't recognize these. I recognize part of it, but not all of it. This half the board is Yeah, no, I don't got it.
Unfortunately, I cannot recognize this myself.
You'll catch out of the corner. You'll catch Morgan out of the corner of your eye, looking at Ram, and you can see that she is very much judging you at the moment.
Well,
You don't understand what the text says. However, you can type in texts and search. Now, you
guess I could try
you
to.
learned a few things, Ram. At the surface, you learned some things, some locations.
Oh yes, right, the relay, and the things attached to the relay. Let's see if I can pull that up.
Do
Gonna
any of
make.
you remember what you? I'm testing your note-taking skills. Do any of you remember the locations you learned about?
Pizza. Pizza. Medical station. On it.
Yes. Right. Thank you.
Let's see. Do me a tech use test, -20. You begin to interface with the machine. It is responding because of your knowledge of Archaeotech, even though you failed the initial interaction.
Am I still using my combat tool or no?
You can always use a combat tool when you interact.
All right, sweet. And with the tech use, that brings me up further. The RKO.
The air is stale, difficult to breathe. Every time you breathe, you feel like this cement is starting to fill your lungs slowly but surely. Those of you who have breathers are not affected by this. Everyone else can take.
I succeed with 1 degree.
Everyone else can take 1 fatigue. Go ahead.
I tippity tap on the computer as my fingers dance across it, and I actually find something with 1 degree of success.
Fantastic.
Eric steps away and he's gonna apply some Medicaid on himself.
I've realized that I've been screwing myself with my rolls every single time because I forgot that adding a plus in front of something actually does not add the modifier correctly. Yeah, that's on me. But that's
interacting. No, we don't comment on stuff. We just
sorry.
describe characters. Yeah. You begin typing it in these searches, and one by one, the topics appear on the list. It appears the surveillance logs from what you were looking for are still here. Indeed, the locations have been logged in a transit system. The MagRail network that you see around you is detailed in the machine that you're in, and you can see exactly where they go. Now, you've typed in one place, right? Medical Station Theta. You get the location of this medical station, the coordinates for it, and you store those.
I'm gonna type that into my data slate.
You get the exact coordinates. Is there anything else you want to search for?
Garlic, Ariok's attempt to treat himself failed with 5 degrees.
That's your attempt for the day to heal yourself. And
yeah.
There is a log that mentions 2 other places. The MagRail network. You only have 3 locations stored. The cargo hub Sigma, the Foundation Access Transit, and the medical station that we mentioned.
All right, let's check.
I'll type it in the chat.
Yeah. Let's check out the Foundation access Oh, that's here, maybe? Whatever.
Definitely not here. Far underground.
We have time.
As you walk around, any of you can do a Medicaid test. And it's done. Spending time in this cave, you will see your eyes will be naturally drawn, or maybe not.
Success with 2 additional degrees.
The technicians that you see around you, as you look at their wounds, they died at the same time, very close to each other. You look in another room, and you see another dead technician. He also died around the same time. This seems to be one event that affected the entire station at the same time. There's no sign of toxic residue. As you look around and do surface analysis, no one has been hit by weapons, no toxic effects whatsoever.
Morrigan, could you perhaps see if there's been some sort of psychic attack upon these technicians?
Well, they're clutching their eyes, so I would say that there's a very high possibility.
Morgan, do a Forbidden Lore Psychers test, -20. Looking at the corpses,
So
you begin to feel strange.
I gotta re-roll that. So she's walking over to them, and we'll basically sort of just start moving them from side to side. Basically just examining them, seeing what he called their burnt out eyes. No, I get nothing. But apart from feeling as though something is wrong, and she'll obviously be saying this all out loud. Basically, yeah, she's going to be just saying, there's something wrong here. I don't know what it is, but there's definitely been some sort of vent. There's a sort of taint in the air that one can almost taste.
I suppose I could see if I could pull up an incident log.
Have a look to see when the last logs were put in. Or the last data was actually entered in. See if they're all roughly about the same time, or whether or not there was anything just beforehand that was logged that was abnormal.
If you give me a moment, I'm just downloading the data on the cargo hub. Yeah, I'll get right to it. Right. I don't know if I can actually plug in my my data slate to the computer, but I'm gonna try.
Yeah, you can try.
I'm gonna plug it in and try to dump the data from the cargo hub, or the location at least, and relevancy of the Foundation access to the data slate so that we can keep moving. But while I'm doing that,
Neil, is there any chance you could have a look around, see if there's any sort of prosthetics that the Zealot can use so that he's at least mobile? He seems to be coming round somewhat.
Right. I was going to say, when looking at them here, might be a fine idea. Glad you asked. Immediately turns and seems to, with little effort, practically lunge over to a bit of medical equipment and different possible prosthetics to begin to search through them, hoping to find the necessary, of course, left leg, not right, left, and then also some of the other necessary matters to help the big zealot's heart and whatnot as well. As he does so, though, he does look briefly over at where Morrigan and Ram are and says, "While I'm apparently an investigator, I don't exactly know too much techno. I do hope things are seeming clear enough up there. Are they, new tech priest?"
Something is odd about the data, but it's fine for now. It's odd that there are only 3 places listed in this network.
What places are listed?
The cargo hub, Foundation Access Transit, and
Medical station.
oh right, yeah, the medical station. Sorry, I just stared up into space.
Our first
Oh,
strike
yeah.
should then perhaps be to reach the medical station so we can restore our allies to some form of functionality.
Maybe not. I wouldn't trust that place. A lot of people have gone in and not a lot have come out. At least that's what we learned up top.
Obviously, the place associated with care will be the one probably the most nasty. Just
Yes. Now, I
Well,
do
if we're
have a-
scared of ghosties and ghoulies, then unfortunately we're in the wrong line of employment.
I do have a thought.
Going to places where most people do not come back from is part of our job description, after all.
Indeed, we need the medical equipment to get our allies, as Etronox so eloquently put, back in fighting condition.
Can
At
I
the
go
moment,
through
they're a
the
liability.
manifest?
Larger question. Go ahead, new tech priest. I'll add afterward.
I'll just check and see if I can go through the cargo hub and see if I can get a manifest and see if there are any medical supplies supposed to be en route to said place. If we can intercept, we could maybe obtain something for ourselves for this specific purpose without having to get outside help.
I would say we had a more fully seasoned troop, looking briefly over at the 2 who were still trying to heal up and then looking back at the others. I would discuss whether or not we should plan on, for order and method, splitting into different squads or not, but right now I do not believe that is the best method.
I agree.
I wouldn't suggest that at this juncture anyway. Everything seems to be on mag rails, so it seems we'd all be going to the same place. And as you can see, Morgan's now starting to get twitchy, and she turns around to her pet crow, Maurice, and basically whistles just twice, and he takes off with a low hum. Says, and what do you call it? She turns around to the rest of the group. I don't like it. It's far too quiet. So, if anyone has any other aspects as well, I suggest you employ them.
Do any of them have aspects? I point to the bodies around the ground.
I wouldn't. No, you arrived here with them. Wouldn't you know more than us?
Well, no, not
So we can
those
get to that
two.
rather quickly. However, I do want to hear what you were saying, Tech Priest, in one moment. I just would love to quickly note, while, again, things seem on rails right now, and we're discussing whether or not to get the medical first versus trying to find possibly that while on way to the cargo. The fact of the matter is, looking over at Morrigan and then looking at looking at Ram again, not everyone here seems to be holding up so well. Going to need to possibly do a split temporarily, not in the sense of going to different objective points to bring things back, necessarily, but even to go to one objective point, such as medical. So we're going to have someone here, just in case, watching over the others. I elect perhaps Ariok. Whether or not we have anyone else here with him, that could be a discussion. Perhaps yourself, obviously, Ram, but I don't know if maybe you would be leading anyone who tries to go down any of these other corridors.
I could
Okay.
remain. I would not find it unpleasant to get to know this one.
It would be a pleasure to spend some time with you. Oh, I never did get your name.
Oh, good. Yes. Right. Let me get my introductory card. My name is Acolyte Ram 374120007730688184.
Did I get it right? RIM 37412007737378184.
Not quite.
Enough.
37412007730688184.
Victory's roleplay.
Morgan will lose her temper at this stage and just shout, "Enough!" Ram,
Honesty.
have you downloaded the information yet? Neil, we all go together. We take them with us. And Equinox, stop asking questions.
Yes, the data is downloaded. It actually took not that long. I'm surprised.
The overwhelming most part, but I was glad to at least check and see what people's responses would be. By the way, overwhelmingly do agree with Morgan. Do hope, obviously, some people are going to be fine, though, in the meantime. Seeing again the other two still on the ground, putting the prosthetics he found by them, saying, I do have the necessary pieces, though. Looks back at everybody else. Do we have an order of which we're going to go in? What we're going to do next?
Well, I would suggest that unless there's anything in this downloaded information, we head to medical. We see whether or not we can actually at least patch our colleagues up to a point where they can actually participate in a fight instead of hinder us. And then we take it from there. As for marching order, well, I suppose I'll be up front. I do have the Auspex. Hopefully that'll give us a few seconds notice.
Good at supporting in any sort of encounter, and obviously I can give us quite a lot out of most organic and even some technical sources for information. I'm known to have some good senses. As for, though, our old-timer, Ryok,
Hmm? Yes, I am good at information analyzing, information storage, and I can also aid in several areas, including scanning things, aiding in logical tests, tech use, incidents, and Medicaid situations.
good.
Right, so you're medical.
It is part of my skill set.
Well,
Do you
And
rather
you-
be in the back or the middle? It's not really up to you, but
Yeah, I think my position would best be in the back.
Protecting the rear.
nothing comes up behind us. Looks briefly at Ariok as he says this before then turning back around, saying, I suppose I'll have the middle then. I'm with trying to protect everyone in my reach, and hopefully help out with anything you refer to me to.
Well, Etronach is obviously the braver than I thought. Rear is generally the most dangerous part of any troop going forward.
Exactly. Maybe we'll put in a few words. He could end up getting a reward and some more dangerous action in the future.
Well, one of the most fun things about going from the archive to field service has been the excitement, though I could do without the pain.
Okay. Hey, maybe
We
he
could
is
have
actually
that
brave.
removed.
So, Ram, what are your
Yes.
skill sets? Obviously, there's the
I am data bank of archaic knowledge. I suppose I know a little bit about demonology. I know quite a bit about the Necrons and a little about the Warp. Not much on Heresy, I'm afraid. If you need tech used, I can do it. Some of the time. I'm still needing to get my eyes replaced for reading binary faster. Was never as good as my peers.
And what about medical? Would you be able to assist Ekronok with any surgeries?
Well, those are biological bits. I do. Well, it's kind of like a machine. You get the sense, no.
Yes, indeed. Just think of it as replacing parts in a machine, only the blood is like oil or whatever.
I could
Don't worry,
fit.
our little
The Vegas
engineer.
biologist wrote, Bias biologist 4.36 Alpha Crag did write a rather fascinating thesis on how you can compare the human body to a machine. It starts out and Mario goes on to ramble about, this distant Magos biologist.
Interesting.
And then from briefly behind Ariok, Neil just quickly ends up appearing and making a swift stamp on the ground. Before then saying, right, sounds as if we have an interesting situation. Our little engineer might not have had yet a proper course in actual biology, but hopefully he can pick up quick. Shall we all line up now?
Well, firstly, have you downloaded all the information that you sought?
Well, I still have to pick up the last data entered into this computer, but all of the locations are downloaded.
Okay, pick up the last bits of information, then we will head out. Let's see if we can find something to use these reels for.
Gotcha. I'm gonna see if when was the last time that anybody uploaded anything to this computer?
To the consider.
Yeah.
You can attempt to read the logs.
Yep.
And you can do a tech use test. Minus 10.
That'll fall to a 0 with the tool. I can't believe it.
Whoever said the flesh was lucky?
Not clear exactly when the consider was last used.
Sometime in the past, oh no, wait, that's a 1? No, 9? No. I'll download the logs and I'll go over them later. It's fine.
With respect, Ram, do you think a certain golem might have impaired some of your lenses?
Yes.
Right.
you take a look under the cloak and it's just like my eyes are just like cracked. Just like it's like looking through cracked glass the entire time.
Just temporarily looks over at him one more time directly and just sort of goes, I suppose the flesh isn't that weak.
No, I
By
just
the
need to
way-
use tempered glass.
You may have a good enough troop, though, despite our situation. Immediately whips his arms out, and you see a proper, full-on las pistol in prime condition, and a well taken care enough, but clearly old and worn sword. As he then looks at Morgan and says, after you.
This is where
Okay.
I'm gonna sign up for tonight. Thanks for the game, guys.
And we will
Just type in the
load
chat. If you gotta go. Thanks for
and we will load the 2 of our colleagues who are injured into a sort of gurney type thing and push it down the rails.
Awesome.
Yeah. maybe we should bring up one of these bodies along so that we can do a small biopsy on the way. Perhaps.
You bring one of the bodies.
If you want to take one of the bodies, then
I think it would
we'll
be
take one.
good for the future if we figure out what actually happened in a place while we're traveling. It'll give us more time. There was a gurney, I'm forgetting the word. It's fine.
Okay. And with that, Morgan will turn on her stab light and basically pull back the sleeve of her cloak and basically start walking down the dark tunnel.
You pass a train. The train is still like powered. You can still see power on the train. This is the only train that is powered. You also see past the blast doors and referencing the notes that you have from the cogitator. There's a transit chamber. Now, this transit chamber is enormous. Most of the lines, the Magriel lines, go into this chamber. And there's currently a blast door. There's another blast door leading to an officio area, as well as a vault that has been sealed off. There is also, finally, beyond the vault, a data core. Clearly important. It supposedly contains a data loom. This is just the first level. The Magriels go further underground, and the cargo lift as well.
So, I think perhaps we should maybe have a look to see whether or not we can access that data loom to find out what they were doing here. Because there seems to be an awful lot of blast doors and an awful lot of dead people inside, which may suggest that these blast doors aren't trying to keep something out.
That is a good point.
Way to the data core is through the sealed freight wall vault. As if blast doors have locked it completely. The blast doors have been shut down over the Magriel lines, crushing them in the process. The emergency locks look active.
Do you think you'd be able to override these mag locks?
Most definitely, but should we?
Probably not,
Well-
but it's between us and what we're seeking, so
Very well.
We examine our options depending on any time we have to do so. Do you really think there's much of another way at the moment?
No. Unfortunately, you're right.
plus you already have experience with whatever that monster was upstairs, so I'm sure you've figured out a way of killing it by now.
Absolutely.
Melt a bomb?
Precisely. Just don't miss.
I don't have a melt-a-bomb. That's fine. Alright, let's see what I can do.
You try to open the lock.
Yes.
Do security test, -20. Security, -20.
I will assist on this.
Yeah. You get a +10 from any assistance. If someone else has a train, they can assist you for +10.
Oh, Wonder Crew success! Yes! Finally!
You open up the hatch on the keypad. Some sparks going off. I think maybe you fried it. few seconds pass, and suddenly, these huge blast doors slide open.
I see. I.
Inside, as you lean in, you can see thousands of crates, mostly emptied.
So, who will be first?
Some remain, and inside you see a cogitator right next to the door. It contains the manifest and the logs for the shipments.
Excellent. Quickly. Sure. I will walk forward and see if I can do a
As you're
general
just
search.
about to walk forward, Morgan will shove a hand out in front of you. So as she will send Maurice up to do an Allspark test. So she's going to see if she is able to perceive anything moving.
He's moving. Completely dead.
And then she is going to pick up a bit of the dust off the ground and just throw it in front of the cogitator to see if there's any sort of lights which may sort of be a tripwire or something like that.
Nothing at all.
Without saying a word, she will remove her hand and wrap her chameleon cloak around her instead.
On the ceiling, you can see wires bundled together like a spider web. Along the walls, you see conveyor belts and thousands of crates. This must have housed tens of thousands of factory workers. You can interact with the machine. Do an inquiry test, Ram.
Inquiry.
You already know how to operate these. Using the punch cards on the lever, you turn the monitor on and begin reading. The manifests are in the hundreds. You search through them to try to find any meaningful data.
And it's almost like he's here with us. That's a -1 failure.
You can do a Forbidden Lore Archaeotech test. -20.
That is
You
something
also
I can do.
that. Everybody can do that. You all have access to this room. Forbidden Lore Archaeotech -20.
Thank God.
Could I do an inquiry test?
No.
Okay.
It's horrid.
Success with 5 on inquiry.
So, almost every shipment that came through and entered the lower sectors of the planet passed through the cargo hub, Sigma. Cargo hub Sigma is the place mentioned that the counselor visited. The Archaeotech. As you study the various crates, there are components inside. Some of them contain old technology.
Interesting.
Using them to construct something that hasn't been seen for a long time. At the other end of the cargo hall, you can see the data core. The blast door to the data core has also been locked. But there is a large sign.
Oh, Ram, do you have any idea what these parts could be used for?
Could I look into them a bit?
Yes, absolutely. So you can do a logic test with a -10.
Gotcha. A success!
Sick.
Yes, I do know.
Hmm.
Maybe.
It seems to be an attempt to use all materials. Now, there's something strange about the composition of these materials. You can do a forbidden lore, psychic powers, or warp test. Forbidden.
I can do a warp. Hooray!
I get success on warp.
Sick. So, this material that they're importing is rumored to be kind of a null effect. Kind of nulling. It dampens the effect of psychic powers and psychic effects, psychic fields, or even see no artifacts, heretical artifacts.
Like you said it in bold. We should.
So
maybe-
as Morgan picks up one of these bits of apparatus, she'll suddenly turn white, drop it, and take about 5 steps backwards before turning round, ripping off her respirator and throwing up on the ground.
Some of the cargo in the crates looks very strange, almost like it doesn't belong.
So, what is that?
He looks
I don't-
over, seeing what just happened to Oregon, and then looks immediately over to Ram. We're going to need more context. Quick.
Not entirely sure. An anti-psychic something. What is this?
Some sort of null field is coming off them.
The only thing in my records is something about blanks, but that can't be right. Blanks
And
are...
if you happen to be looking,
Go ahead.
and if you happen to be looking at Morgan, whenever you said the word something to do with, well, the phrase something to do with blanks, you would just for a moment see a look of terror in her eyes.
Easy, there aren't any here. You know, everyone doesn't like them.
Neil seems to be taking this seriously and in consideration, but strangely not that much perturbed, even being near the Northfield. When hearing
should-
about the possibility of blanks or something involved, begins to raise his eyebrow, briefly look over perhaps to the new tech priest. You were saying you had some other connections or perhaps skills other than purely technology? You mentioned something about the warp, perhaps?
Well, I did know some vague things about demonology and some vague knowledge of the warp that was forbidden when I downloaded it and ran. I have quite a bit, actually.
Is there any way at all you believe yourself what we're doing right now? And maybe, if you think about it, anything perhaps involving that, since the warps, psychers, the idea of blanks being able to repel that, do you think anything we could perhaps mention or maybe search through here might be able to give use at all?
Well, maybe the phrase blank might even help. Let's see. Looking through the cogitator, is there anything to do with blanks?
Through the cogitator, search all the records, but no mention of blanks whatsoever. You can do you can attempt a forbidden lore chaotic -20.
Okay.
You could also try null field or a null rod.
I'll try those after this.
And she basically just spits this out as she, basically wipes the
Ooh, 4 degrees of
Residue.
success.
coming from between the stitches in her mouth.
This is some amalgamation, some compound they're using. They're mixing the dust of some compound found on a far distant world. As you search through the records, it seems to mention Eldar several places, that they use it to seal psychic dangers.
Eldari, not exactly.
They're mixing it with ferrocrete, and this creates, they believe, a hardened resistance against psychic effects.
The Eldar seem to have made something. Well, not the Eldar. Well, we seem to have done. We, the human race, seems to have done something terrible, as we usually do. We have made some kind of anti-psychic dust.
In addition to that, you can find logs of equipment, weapons, and things in the crates, and you can find the areas to find this. Ammunition, cybernetics, lots.
Ooh, cybernetics, download.
Yes.
Immediately
There's
just
a whole
download
section of
it.
cybernetics, and you can see there's like they're keeping track of what they have loaded up and what they have remaining. And in the cybernetics, among other things, you have a cortex controller.
Oh, fuck, that's good. Cortex controller.
It was-
I mark off
Neil-
on my.
Go ahead.
You
I
have
mark
a
off on my
cerebral-
little
cerebral
my little
impulse.
data slate. Up
Cerebral
to date
impulse.
surgery to do cortex.
You also have 4 sets of bionic arms.
Oh, good. Those are going to be useful for spares.
Yes. 1 set of bionic legs.
Awesome. Set bionic legs.
An interface port.
Interface port. Good.
Bill temporarily looks over, going, I heard at first your splurge on Eldari, and apparently human design, and then something about just good, nice stuff and good. After hearing about everything being ever so terrible, I really hope it's taken quite a turn.
Well, there's a bunch of other stuff. A bunch of clothing, respirators, masks, filtration plugs, all this sort of thing. Rebreathers, photovisors. Basic equipment.
A lot of basic equipment and a treasure trove of new limbs.
Yes.
I've been meaning to replace
Rebreathers.
these old fleshy ones for a while now.
Mhm.
Right,
And you also
apparently
have,
good.
You also have 2 demolition kits.
Demo kits.
You have a bunch of glow globes.
Glow globes. Like,
Microbeads, baked recorders.
Good.
Slates, inhalers, medikits, all kinds of basic equipment.
We seem to be, well, from what's in the manifest here, we could get quite geared up. Let's fan out and see if most of the stuff is still here, or, well, what's been taken.
If true, then
So-
perhaps very bright news.
As you look around, you
Okay.
will find all the equipment mentioned.
Oh shit, for real? Okay.
Opening the crates, you will find everything. But,
All right.
You will also find some worrying evidence of what is clearly Eldar artifacts.
Well, this is bad. Ooh, void sword. No, I'm
Oh.
joking.
Among other things, a black orb. A black orb that seems to be, as you move, seems to be just floating in there.
Hey, there's a big scary orb. Let's not fuck with that.
Alright, examining what's going on here, popping up just behind Ram without him having perhaps even heard or sensed me. Definitely not.
There's
What is
an
that?
orb. It's circular and round
I see.
and floating.
Any idea how we could maybe get some scans or try to perhaps apply some aspects to the situation?
Do you have a servo skull?
She does, but right now she's not doing too well, is she?
Fair.
Either way, it does seem you managed to get into the system as planned, and might have led us to some good replenishment for our supplies.
Yes, but
Ultimately-
there is an orb and Eldar. Well, not Eldar specifically here, but they were.
Aware. I was
As
just going
much-
to say, with
as
their big,
much-
powerful... Go ahead.
At least artifacts, anyway. And again, the floating orb is kind of suspicious.
As much as I find all this fascinating as how you are so excited about a few med kits, what about the dust and ferrocrete? Why are they building prisons for psychers?
Transportation? I hear that mostly. I don't know. The only thing. Well, what color is
only
this
thing what?
ferrocrete
Well,
mixture?
firstly, you mentioned Eldar, then said that they hadn't necessarily made it. We didn't get
Well-
to necessarily see what you had when looking over the data, but if you can tell us enough, you stated that apparently it was human-made, despite
Yes,
involving this blatantly more ancient and psychic race.
Yes. There was some kind of dust from an Eldar world, right? And ferrocrete, and it was turned into a mixture that seems to dampen and seal psychic powers, yada yada yada. I don't know, it was kind of boring.
Then Neil decides to, in a very, very polite tone, do something that might be rude, and immediately holds up his metal Arbitus armored hand, making the gesture of zipping it, or shushing, and says, I understand, Ram. Again, you did fine with that. However, looks over, pointing again at Morgan's vomit. She's not asking how it was made. We're asking any ideas why.
Well, it doesn't say here in the manifest. All it has is what is here, not why it's here.
What purpose
I
could
don't-
this function serve? And how do
Well,
you think it may be applicable?
Imprisonment, sealing demons. It could be. Well, oh shit.
Now you
I'm sure. This could be bad.
see what happens when you jog your mind a bit?
Well,
Appreciate it,
to be
Morgan.
fair, it was thrashed quite thoroughly recently.
Yes, so we have to get it up and running again, don't we? As immediately the red light at the center of his pupil, as if from a las gun, briefly sparks up again, getting very concentrated till it then just calms down, fading away as he smirks and then turns back over to Morgan. In all seriousness, though, should we get you a bit more distance from this while we try to find out more?
No, I feel as though we're going to have to actually go then. Sorry, excuse me a moment. As she turns her back, as you can still see there's bits going down her chin, as she frantically tries to mop up round the stitching in her gob. When she turns back, she goes, no. What concerns me is the fact that it's not for human psychers, it's for, well, there seems to be a lot of Eldari kit here, so where did that come from?
There's a good
Actually,
point. And again,
maybe I can find
looking at
that.
Ram and saying, as you just managed to remind yourself of, with our little back and forth there, dogging your mind, as long as we ask the right questions, we might get the right answers. What are you thinking now?
Well, if they have so many Eldari artifacts, they could be potentially trapping and then subsequently torturing Eldar for more gear, potentially. That or others. They were a psychic race, mostly, as far as I'm aware.
Well, as you were saying, the different applications for this function.
Can we
No.
search the manifest to see if there is any biological, non-human biological?
Oh shit! Yeah,
Well, then-
actually.
Because if they are taking them in, if they are imprisoning them,
It does
What is
explain
that?
the cored out eyeballs.
which
Would you
could mean
say-
a containment breach, or
Yes.
no, they wouldn't be that stupid, I'm sure.
What,
But
weaponizing
with
them?
data, the details of the more heretical kind is found in the data core, the vault door across the room.
Well, there is, the vault.
Mm-hmm.
I assume that something is maybe alive in there, or not.
Clearly looks important. The keypad has been destroyed on the way out as they were retreating. Servers look melted outside. There's data stacks shattered outside the door. The blast door has been shut.
Well,
But
the keypad
there is mention of the data core as the lumen, the central brain of the operation.
well, let's see if we can access it.
As you
Oh boy.
attempt to open the door, walk across all these crates to the other side of this massive hall with conveyor belts. You can use it, do a tech use, -30.
On the way, Morgan's going to pick up one of the demolition charges.
The reserve systems are still operational.
Good. Let's see what I can't do. Of course.
Is it
You
-20?
do need to get our
It's a
medical
-2.
supplies for the other teammates. However, I do believe as a equivalent to medical supplies are in proximity, and I have to get some repair tools also for you, Ram.
Oh, wait. Yes, that's true, though.
You can try a security test as -30.
Nope.
You feel
Can.
the machine.
I can try to whip out all the stops. I think I could possibly use my mind impulse unit to help me. Just a little.
You try to operate the machine. Doesn't work. You try to hack the keypad. Doesn't work. The blast door has been shut.
This one's tight. Nothing.
Okay.
So stand outside the blast
Nope.
door. Try to open it. In this giant room of crates. I think we can put a bookmark in it for this week and end the session there. You can all feel free to roleplay